Oh no.
Makes me wonder where my coworker's been.
Welcome to King's Council, episode 3. We're streaming so much closer to on time than I think we've ever streamed so far. The computer, as anybody who watched yesterday, I drove to Tri-Cities, which is about a 4-hour round trip, and got the component I needed. And we got the computer going, and now the stream is going, and we are ready to go. Unfortunately, that took literally until 5:59, so we are now at the point where we are getting everything set up. So you're with us now as we're getting set up, and everybody's turning the streams on their phone so that we can watch it. And we're going to get started here setting up. So Zachary's currently getting our token set up.
I am working feverishly.
We are working feverishly to get everything done. I'm going to close the door. You can see any longtime viewer, which is more than one episode, will note that there's now a computer behind Zachary and Ty, and that's now where the main computer lives, so that it can get connected to all of the stuff here.
Do you know where the pens are?
Oh, pens. Pens. Yes. They're usually in that box.
Oh, honey.
Oh, they're right here.
6 people watching.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, green goes to Arlie. Oh, no, that's me.
Only
I'm green.
2 of them are at
I'm
this
orange.
Who's
table.
purple? You're purple. This is black for us to mark out a time thing we didn't do. That's red for Zach or for Ty.
Hi. Whoever you are.
I don't know who you are. And then orange for Arlie.
Perfect.
Hello Donk7. Hello Drapsnat. Hello Cascade, longtime viewer. Hello Ethereal.
Listen, Ethereal, about the rules. We know them well enough that
You don't have to.
that you don't have to worry about it. It's okay. We'll keep each other honest. But we'll also try to give you a little bit of what's going on. The main thing is just keep track of these power tokens. The power tokens are how we vote, and they represent our house's power, our political clout. So the more we spend on a vote, the more political power we're like reaching out and pulling strings to make happen.
Where's the bag of money?
Oh.
Oh, it's on Ty's side.
Oh.
Do you need these there, Liberty?
No, Zachary's been taking notes. Everybody make sure that your I, pass, nay, left to right is the same. So we can just pick one. I don't care which
Nay
direction
was
it
on the
is.
I'm doing
right
your
last
side.
time,
Okay.
so consistency.
Okay, perfect. And
Thank you.
Oh, I've
sir. Wow,
Yeah.
8 in change.
Yeah, that makes more sense to me.
we get 10 money, right?
that's great,
10.
Fanatic Abyss.
Yeah, I think it's
I
10
don't
money.
think we
and
have enough yet.
We will entertain you during your hours of work.
we're
Oh.
keeping them
Hopefully.
out here until we're done doing it and Ty keep them out.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, I
things
gotta
will
turn the
change.
boards on so people can see it.
This is like
Is that's
an imposition.
That didn't do
upon
anything.
me.
Well, that's
hello, hi, Mama Bear, whoever thou art. I know who you are.
Ooh, they go the skill.
Voting. That should turn on. There we go. So now we got our little screens on.
Alright,
So-
and sir, there you are.
This is 10. Great.
Yes.
And you got your power over there.
I do. I've hidden my power from the viewers, so no one will know how much I have.
No.
Ethereal, I get your favorite job. I'm handling the money. It's great.
Okay. So as we go through, let's get
Oh, yes.
all of our things done. So lowest prestige player. So we've all got our money now and our power. Now the lowest prestige pet player. I have 7.
I got fur.
I'm the lowest prestige.
Oh.
And I've got 9.
All right, Ty.
Ooh.
So you're going to shuffle those up, remove one, which will get placed in the box, and then you get to choose yours.
Box.
Oh, okay. Box. I'm going to take the box away.
Boy, this is people are getting a lot of mileage out of this one.
All right. So now what's going to happen is those are our closed agendas. For anybody who's tuning in now, these are our secret objectives. They get drawn starting with the lowest prestige player, which, as far as we know, is the least winnery player. Gets to start with it, and then they're going to draw and we draft. So these are hidden agendas which give us our points at the end of the game, so we find out who did the best at the end of this session. So that's going to be going around from lowest to highest. So I'm next after Arlie, and then
it's Zachary.
Zachary, you highest? You have more than 7? Okay. So now, the lowest prestige player gains the moderator token, which should be in that little box over there.
That's the leader token.
Oh, there's the moderator. Sorry.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
Yep, I've got it.
And then the highest goes to the highest one, and put it on your pass place. Yeah,
Yep.
Oh, yes. 'cause I
I'm a
remember.
leader.
Yeah.
that's right.
Exciting.
And then we're going to read the story cards,
You'll never be half the leader Archie was. Archie Novach.
and we're going to read them in order of what they were. So I think the best way to do this is we'll start with Arlie, and then we'll pass it around, just read the back, and then just set this one down. Because
In its spot?
in its spot, yeah.
You got it.
So then we could just create the pile, and that way everybody keeps track of what we've done. This will be this kind of the story recap of what we've
Check our audio real quick.
done this round.
People are very kind. Usually don't tell us things.
So there you go, Arlie, and I think just start on the text side. That'll be the first one.
And I'm allowed to read the whole thing?
You should read the whole thing.
Thank goodness. Okay. Sarah, the woman we freed from slavery, comes from a remote temple of the mother in the south of Marudi, which we call the Ivory Desert. She says the golden map is guarded by this temple. Sarah was kidnapped and enslaved by her former master while visiting the city of Tents. Her story becomes quite popular in the kingdom and spurs a burst of interest in the unexplored southern continent that she calls Conferta. Sarah claims that this is the land where the ancient Sabian League once prospered and fell. Our scholars immediately start preparing a caravan to retrieve the golden map and take Sarah back home. But traversing the Ivory Desert, famous for its tempests and burning white sand, will not be easy.
We'll take the focus, Stream Deck Master. Well, yes, who could forget A Chalice in the Desert, the second story card in the Golden Temple series.
1 second, Ty. Thank you for hopping on, Mama Bear. It was nice to have you on the stream. And I think they're leaving. So
After wandering for days, our expedition sights a rocky plateau protruding from the desert, the ruins of a temple atop it. Our scholars think it dates to the time of Omad, the first king, but it was pillaged recently. Inside they find the dried corpses of dozens of sand priestesses, an opulent version of the cult of the mother that, though they worship the same goddess as us, they have lavish ways in stark contrast with the sober purity of our cult. The ruin surrounds a huge oasis, and based on rough interpretations of ancient inscriptions in the altar hall, it was called Chalice Peak, baby. So then, a lot of things have been stolen. Not everything. Thanks.
yeah, I'm just taking the.
All right. Well. Next, I would like to have the screen.
Yes. Liberty, do your job.
No, I was busy.
Next, in the Golden Temple saga, we have a golden map. Chiseled into a single golden leaf, the map has a grandiose look. As gold easily stands the test of time, its age is unfathomable. However, old legends speak of a golden map leading to an endless fountain of liquid gold. The numerous old scrolls we obtained together with the map are full of references to a Sun Empire, known only from ancient legends dating back to the ages before Omad, the first king. We wonder whether this is the map of the old legends and how truthful those legends are. It may all be a metaphor for the power and riches of the Lost Empire. An expedition has to be launched, but the map is not easily interpreted.
All right, so that one goes on the pile, and then we go to this stack.
Give yourself the camera.
I will. Yes, thank you. And I will ask all of us to slightly orient ourselves towards the center of the table to kind of solve some of that visual wonkiness if we all just angle that way,
Okay.
now we should be kind of straight on for everybody. And no one will look wider than
They
they
are
are
tall.
supposed to be. All right, so we're going to switch it to me. A temple worth its weight in gold. After all the trials and tribulations of their journey, the expedition reaches a deep jungle. Things go relatively smoothly from then on, despite the hardships of travel. The exhausted voyagers eventually reach a grand golden temple. The structure is entirely coated with thick plates of the finest gold, and the expeditioners wonder in awe where so much gold comes from. The temple looks abandoned and in ruin, and there is no trace of the fabled fountain of flowing gold from the legends. But the temple walls are intricately inscribed and worthy of study. A long but safe route is established to allow groups of our most eminent scholars to visit the incredible temple and learn its secrets.
Muddling through, the golden map leads our expedition to a perilous path through a wide swamp. The thick, gray mud makes going forward a difficult and slow process. Every once in a while, the huge ruins of an ancient aqueduct, decorated with an effigy of the sun, rise from the stagnant waters, the vestiges of a lost civilization. Many explorers lose their lives falling into insidious quicksand, poisoned by colorful reptiles, paralyzed and consumed by carnivorous plants, or stung to death by swarms of insects. Some even break down and try to run away, only to be mercilessly executed by the leader of the expedition.
Get back here.
Many wonder if the swamps will ever end. But, albeit slowly, the expedition keeps going on.
Croy Fitzcrom sends his regards.
There's one missing.
2 more.
Okay.
Oh, yes. A grim foundation of gold. A convicted criminal chained within a cauldron is used as a test subject for the strange ritual. The fire is lit under him and exotic components are poured inside. After a seemingly endless amount of screaming, a shimmering flux of liquid gold starts slowly dripping out of the victim's flesh, flowing out of the cauldron through a spout. We can now extract pure gold from human blood. Unfortunately, sacrifices seem inevitable, as the ritual requires a lot of blood, and mixing blood from the multiple subjects causes it to fail. Alchemists are excited about finally learning how to turn less noble elements into gold, but many believe we've gone too far. That's why, because we kept being like, why can't we just take a drop from each person? You have to get it all from
explained
one
it.
person.
And we didn't read that. I swear we missed that
think
swear
card.
we missed that too.
Okay, because I was like, what?
That was weird.
You were reading it, and I was like, I didn't hear any of this.
Right.
And to Zachary.
And this is the first in the Into the Woods saga.
Into the woods.
Just for that. Oi, the knights of the army are now roaming the hedgehog woods looking for an alleged witch of the wilds.
Betty.
Rumours about her invincible ability to bend the laws of nature are becoming more common, and the knights are determined to find her before the situation escalates. Yet those paths are narrow and murky, and those ancient woods hide many dangers.
Those woods are dangerous.
Am I getting too close to you?
It's not that it's close, it's just that I keep reaching for that. So I want my...
Yeah, you're, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just like, they moved. Just put it on the same side. Okay. So now we're on to the next step, which is our... So that was the story. The story so far. We are bloodmancers that turn blood into gold. I guess blood alchemists.
And if you didn't catch any of that, there's a witch named Betty.
Yes.
We're hunting her.
Yes. In the Hedgehog Woods of Torque.
Former lover of Archie Novach.
Yeah, it was Archie's friend.
Please.
Friend.
Absolutely everyone in the audience understood the dulcet tones
That's
of
true.
the deceased Croy Fitzcrom.
You've decided your last guy is deceased?
Well, yeah, he died.
Um,
We all died.
Fanatic Abyss is giving you a hard time about not having a new funny accent.
Oh, no, it's coming. Just you wait.
So the next step, we're kind of a little focused on the rules right now. This is the setup of the game, particularly for you, Ethereal. You can get an idea of how the game's set up. We flip all of these little tokens for our track. They just kind of randomly start with momentum, and now they're going to move about the track based on our legacy, and that is our positive and our negative stickers for each one. So in the case of influence is going to go up 2 because we have 1 negative and 2 positive.
And then it goes back down 1.
Right.
Doesn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
A net of 1, yeah. Wealth is going to go up 1. We have no morale legacy. We have 2 negative legacy in welfare and 1 positive legacy.
Boy, do we.
And we have 1 positive legacy in knowledge.
Wow.
Great.
Is it worth? Do you guys think? And does the chat want us to read what the stickers say so you guys have an idea of why that legacy is happening, or should we just move on? What do you guys think?
I think we should move on.
Okay. We can come back to it if they say they wanted to see it. The next thing we get is we get our power legacy. So each player receives power equal to the signed positive stickers minus their signed negative stickers. So let's start with Zachary. So Zachary, let's go to the sticker page.
Yes.
What do you have?
I have signed a positive sticker there and a positive sticker there. And I haven't signed any bad ones, so I get 2 power.
That's true. And then Ty.
I've signed 1 negative sticker.
So that power goes
That's
away.
the legacy of my family.
Arlie.
I think a positive and a negative.
Yep.
You have net nothing?
That's Bellicose, yeah.
Yeah.
So that one and that one. So yeah, they balance out.
Yep. And then I think I have 2 negatives and 1 positive. Is that true?
It's the inverse.
I
like
have
said.
2 positives?
Yep, and 1 negative.
Wow, I am doing
really are
so
winning
much
this
better
game.
in this game than we did in...
You've actually made a positive influence on the kingdom.
I'm the new Dualac.
Okay. Dualac was...
I'm supposed to be a good guy. Remember when we were like, roughly 2 good guy houses, 2 bad guy houses? Not how it worked
It's
out.
not, no. Well, I mean, the player has something to do with it, I'm sure.
Oh, okay. Glad we're doing that.
What do you mean?
At the top.
What do you mean?
He's saying it's your fault.
Yep.
Don't worry.
I get it.
I'll be evil too. Okay.
Next, it's open agendas, isn't it?
Yes. We need to, open agendas. So, Arlie, you're going to be in charge. Arlie and Ty will be in charge of putting the open agendas on.
Where are the squares?
They're over there. So, for each resource, the most recent positive and negative most recent
Sainted
positive
daughter, you
and
mean.
negative sanctified daughter goes... Oh, that'll be so confusing. The most recent sticker goes to the legacy of the house.
Okay.
So to start, we've got influence, and House Novach get the positive...
Should I move this over? We don't have a special cam this time.
We do have a special cam.
My apologies. It's probably designed, and I have not. I have now moved it.
Yeah, it's okay. I think we're still fine. Yeah, we're still good. So, I have the most recent positive, and the most recent negative goes to Bellicose
Oh.
for influence. The most recent positive for wealth goes to Chad Novach.
And where's the negative go? Do we have one?
There is no negative.
Okay.
There is no morale. The most positive welfare goes to Bellicose. And the negative goes to me.
Oh, shit.
Down here.
Shoot.
Goes to Archie. And then the most positive knowledge goes to Fitzcrom.
Yes.
What?
So what that means for our viewers is if at
That's
the...
what I got.
It goes all over.
Apparently it goes all the way over.
It does.
Oh, okay. So what this means for the viewers is at the end of the game, if we have a white token of the resource, and that resource ends up being the highest or the second highest resource on the tracker, we'll get extra points. If we have the darker resource marker and that same resource ends up on the bottom of the track, as the lowest or the second lowest, it costs us victory points. The next thing that we need to do, because we're still talking about legacy, is we need to mark time on the stickers. So what's happened? We skipped this last game, we forgot. But at the beginning of the game, you are to mark a time on each of the stickers that is present. The idea being that once enough time has passed from what happened with the stickers, the kingdom forgets, and then that is the first memory to be rewritten when another influential decision is made. So we just put a dot on everything that exists right now. I didn't need to see the price tag anyway. Did I miss something?
Huh, I don't know.
I happen to know this person in real life, and they happen to be fairly troll-oriented.
Okay.
So I don't think...
So let's not-
Okay. Melodious Orb, it's a pleasure to have you. The next thing we have to go through is our bank. And I think as House Novach, the creator of this bank, I should give you guys what this is.
It was a reference to the Dracula Flow meme. Anyway.
I don't know what that means.
I'm glad you know the meme. Our memologist, Ty.
Memology
Resident
is my specialty.
Do you want to give us a verbal teardown of the...
Wrong
No.
one.
Nope? Okay. All right. Well, I focused on Zach anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. All right. So this card is an investment opportunity for anybody who's interested. When you pass for power, which is an option during the voting phase, you can also add coins to a slot here. These slots don't matter other than to define who each slot is. And then there's this long rules card that goes over and says that we might make our investment back. Not once when we have invested have we got the card that gives a return on the investment. So that will live right here on the board, and we will all be able to add to it as we go. For each resource, that's it. Okay, start of game house achievements. Has any house achieved a start of game effect?
Like that's the star symbol.
I believe, yeah, it's the star.
I don't think anyone has.
No? Okay.
You got a one-time thing.
I did. I got one crave for mine
Jerk.
because that blood into gold was a craven
Yeah.
decision to make.
That blood into gold is really not going to help my house achievement. I'm
Why'd
just
you
gonna
vote for it then?
What?
Why'd you vote for it
I
then?
didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
I thought it was everybody but my dude.
No, I think it was you two against us two.
Yeah, it was.
My
And you guys
apologies.
fought
And
strenuously.
we almost bankrupted ourselves doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I really wanted it, so I made it happen.
And I just like arguing for things.
It's good.
Why
We can
not?
be evil. I'm okay with being evil.
Excellent.
All right, so now we're all going to grab our power and our money and put it behind our screen. So anybody who's watching at home will just have to remember how much power we started with. I started with 9.
I started with 8.
I started with 10.
Ooh.
I got 11.
Oh my word.
Are you scared?
No, I'm excited.
How many did you start with?
7.
7.
He was counting the number of viewers we had instead of his power.
I
Oh.
wish I had as much power as the number of viewers we have.
So do I.
I see 10
Well,
viewers.
Sorry, guys. I'm pushing a bunch of buttons.
oh yeah.
We should now. There we go.
Hey.
I accidentally turned our board off. So I had to figure out how to undo that. So now I believe we're into introductions to the new King's Council. And I believe our royal family for this generation, the Marquise of Torque, should lead it off. And do you have a voice for this king?
It's actually Marquises. If you're
Marquises,
talking about plural.
the grouping of
Oh,
it.
I don't have a voice for the king because he's not important.
Oh, that's true. We are the important council members.
Well, yeah.
Well, I will pop it over to you, Zachary, and go ahead and let's start introductions.
Hi there, everybody.
There needed to be cameras on all of us because we all just like fell.
No, that's fine. It's on the board. It's on the general view now. Go ahead.
I'll start over, shall I?
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm here, Falder Fitzcrom. I'm the cousin of the current king, Felder Van Morrison. First of his name, long may he reign. Yeah. Honestly, I'm the cousin of the other guy, because he died at like 35. It's a long story. But anyway, I'm just happy to be here, and hopefully we're gonna get the kingdom out of the mess with the blood magic.
Oh, gosh.
Signing off.
Oh, lordy. Okay, so Zachary, what was your name?
Falder.
Falder.
Falder?
Like Falder's Gate, the
Yeah.
popular franchise.
Falder. Okay.
Oh, excellent. Thank you, Daisy May 84.
What do you want?
That's splendid.
Will you look?
Looks like you, Ty.
It's on you, Ty.
Cornelius Mandrake, ain't I? Son of Jimmy Mandrake, the failure. Jimmy Mandrake, who couldn't keep his fellow councilman from turning people's blood into gold, ain't I? I'm here to try to inject a little morality into the council. I'm gonna be the first truly great member of House Mandrake. Me grandfather, Tiberius Mandrake II, invented Purple 12 and caused the Great Deadening. Me father, Jimmy Flopper Mandrake, he was just a thug who made war machines and then made the wrong choices in this room. But I'm here to make a difference because what we do echoes in eternity. Thank you.
You strike me as a fellow who can hit really hard. And if you do, we can take it. Huh?
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. My name is Loretta Bellicose. I'm the daughter of Eulania Bellicose, and I think she set an excellent precedent from previous encounters with this council, and I intend to carry that forward in my relations with you folks. One thing you need to keep in mind about House Cran is that we,
Blood orgies.
blood orgies, really. It's just blood, violence, oil, and wine. So, again, looking forward to hanging with y'all.
What was your name again?
Loretta.
Pleasure to meet ya. I'm Felder.
Nice to meet you,
Falder.
Felder.
Falder, right.
Like Falder's Gate.
Even I get confused sometimes.
Falder, Loretta, Cornelius.
I've already forgotten your name.
Cornelius.
Cornelius. Damn.
I would like to begin by saying it is a pleasure to know all of you. I am from a far distant land, and I have come for the blood. Excuse me. I am here because I was asked to be by a long-term friend of mine, Thad Com. He, in his old age, asked me to look after the family.
He's still alive?
Thad Com is very old. If you have not noticed, we have become masters of alchemy and the alchemical. My name is Nolan.
Nolan.
And this accent is clearly going to hang on the whole time. I don't know what I've done. I did not intend for it to be Russian in slight. It's nothing close.
Oh, I thought you were going for Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You know what? You just, whatever it is, that's what it is. I had an idea. It did not come out of my mouth in the way that I intended.
Oh, now we've strayed a little bit to the
Yes,
left.
if you continue.
There's some wandering.
Don't worry.
Soon we'll
It's
be in
fine.
Spain.
No one knows where I'm from. It's okay.
Foreign guy.
Yes, I'm foreign. That's all you know.
So Thadcom put you...
Thadcom invited me in. I've actually been adopted by Thadcom and Herculean's family. I've lived for a very long time, and I am here to represent the best interests of the long-term effects of the blood magic.
Yeah. How's Archie doing?
Oh, Archie died.
Oh.
The venereal disease from Betty and Veronica, the threesomes, and bringing in random adventurers into their midst.
Yeah.
It was not a highly intellectual pursuit, but as soon as Archie made all that money and is no longer going to be cursed by the family, he just went wild.
You know, in House Bellicose, we know to put a glove on it. Just putting that out there.
Like a glove with 5 fingers. I don't know how that would work.
you'd go 5 rounds, but 1 for each finger.
You have a different finger for each round.
Family
Yeah.
friendly podcast. How's
Family friendly. That
how's
makes
Rosalind?
sense.
Having character
Rosalind.
mode?
Rosalind. Oh yes, of your house. She's fine. She sleeps a lot now.
Getting up there.
Yeah, she's 47.
Right.
She's not
Squared.
that old.
Just like
How old would she be?
Tiberius.
How old would she be? This accent is terrible.
But you're having fun.
I have to
with it.
remember. Keep doing that, and I'll have it. Okay.
Yep, it's very important that the chat deserves phonetic consistency.
That's true. The chat will call me out if I keep changing, which is a full-time job. Anybody who wants to do it, keep calling me out every time.
Remember, no articles. No the, a, an. Just omit them.
What, am I trying to do Russian now? Was I trying to do Russian? Is that what I said?
Sort of.
Rebecca and Erin's were mother and father on Saturday.
Big,
It's
little
close.
space between the.
It's fine. It's fine. It is going to be different every time. Every time it comes back to Nolan, his voice will change.
Equal opportunity offender.
That's right. Just everyone. There's no problem.
Now I'm a biker.
Yeah, it's totally changed. Anyway, I will be honest. No one knows what you're trying to do. You know, that's fine.
Where's the
I
button
shouldn't
on the
have given it a place. I just accepted. It is wherever. What's south of us? What's this country to the south?
I've already forgotten.
It's fine. I have to. Sidlada. Sidlada. I'm Sidladian.
Did you know my great grandfather was from Sidladia?
Oh yes, because we all know each other.
Right?
Yes, because it's
Yeah.
such a small country. We all know each other. Everyone knows everybody. And I knew your grandfather.
Right?
I
Thank
did
you.
not. That was facetious.
I
Well,
think he was using the old sarcasm.
I wouldn't put it past you. Having known you for 15 seconds.
That's true. I literally talked about my own accent as though I was not my accent.
I knew your grandfather.
Oh, yes?
Yeah,
The second?
indeed.
And?
I met him once when I got to go to a family gathering with my second cousin, once removed, Froy Fitzcraw.
And what was your impression of the great Deadener?
He was completely adequate.
Thank you. I wish I could agree.
I was one.
Yes, well, that explains it.
I don't think we're very discerning.
Why is this
as
at negative 1?
Is it?
It wasn't.
It should be at the middle. I believe that the first dilemma is going to be presented today by the representative from House Fitzcraw.
Did we want to
Marquis
reveal
of
our
Torque.
secret?
Oh
agendas?
yes, we should probably
I
do
need
that.
to go to the restroom.
Who will begin?
I can
I'll
start.
do it.
Oh,
I'm
It is
the
a
leader.
Fight.
I
Okay.
understand.
Everyone will run away. It is on you.
Well, hi, audience. I guess it's just you and me again. This is the part of the show where I tell you what I've got, and it turns out this time I'm an opulent fellow, which is different than what I wanted, but we'll take it. So what opulent means is if we go down to the track here, I want as many things as possible to be from here on to the top of the board, and I get more points for doing so. I have no idea how I'm gonna do that, because everything's looking really bad, and we're a kingdom of blood mages. But we'll do what we can. Huh?
Well, well, well! It seems like the council chambers are empty. That's very good, all of my friends. Yes, yes, yes. Look, it's important to know, and it's important to remember, that in the game of politics, misdirection is key. Now, my name's Nolan. I'm the son of Thadcom, and, well, was out of wedlock. So I'm a illegitimate bastard. I took the accent, and I'm claiming to be from Sidladia, simply in order to gain the council's trust. Since the blood magic has become so prevalent, I've learned to live in moderation. It's important, as a bastard son like I am, that I don't make too much of a splash. Now this accent, I know, you all are wrapped with it, as are the rest. And it's all so that for the rest of the time I can be a moderate. I can be specific in choosing how not to be outside of the box in anything but my artistic vocal expression. The key to this will be constantly changing my accent so no one knows where exactly I'm from or where my intentions lie. Again, moderate. I want it in the middle of the track. Yes, it's very good, very good. I like
You were
it.
gonna come get us.
Was I?
I was mistaken.
Well, here you are. Don't worry, I'll just take off.
I already know my accent. God damn. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on this fine evening, I am, I believe once again, playing the rebel. This means that I want the resources to be at the topmost or the bottommost track, and I will get more points depending on either. For the rebel, you don't really give a rip about money. That means that I should feel predisposed to greasing the palms of my fellows. That being said, this guy's pretty greedy. We'll see. I'm looking forward to it. Let's get gaming.
Ty, tap in. Already moved the camera.
Right, I'm Cornelius Mandrake, isn't I? Son of the failure. Where am I? Oh, here I am. Hello. So, my constituents can hear me. Could you shut the door? You cheaters. Shut the door. I don't want you hearing what I am. Okay. I'm back. I'm a serious player. I'm gonna be the first good member of House Mandrake, isn't I? I'm the extremist. The extremist's whole goal is to get a resource really high and a resource really low. You get the difference in between them. I'm not concerned about the money. I get nothing hardly for the money. But I get a score equal to the difference. So I want it. I want it bad. I'll go get me constituents now. Okay, we're ready.
Oh, the council's pre-adjourning.
Boy, oh boy.
You've got me in stitches, Zach.
I've taken the recommendation of the cereal in the way that I will present myself from here on.
Put us back to the four-person.
Oh yes, of course.
I'm sick of being the
We
spotlight.
just look at you for the entire time.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Ethereal. I'm always glad to make a friend laugh. Huh?
Well, that's a very interesting way to approach a council meeting.
Sorry, I was talking to the common folk outside.
Oh yes, you're just yelling into the commons.
Indeed. I've got fans.
You opened the door, said, I like making everybody laugh, and then you close the door.
Correct.
Well, it is what it is. Do you want snacks to put in your bucket?
No, thank you.
Well, whose informants have brought information for us today?
That would be Hastork.
That would
Yeah.
be me.
So now onto the game.
Thank you, messenger. Look. An event. I have received word. The High Commander has received a message from our soldiers stationed at the troublesome northern border at the Mark of Torque. Scarum smugglers are offering to provide us large quantities of red iron, a strange metal that can break even the strongest steel. The army wants the majority of it, but there is a lot of money to be made by trading it. Do we reserve the red iron for the army? If we say yes, then the influence of the kingdom will increase. But if we say nay, then the wealth of the kingdom will increase.
So we are voting. We are voting on whether or not we want to take the red iron.
We are voting on whether or not we want to allow it to be monopolized by the army or to be given to the merchants and allow the free market to reign.
Ah.
Yes.
Do we want to
Makes
benefit our
sense.
economy
So-
or our soldiers?
So again, if we vote yes, the army gets the red iron, and if we
Correct.
vote nay, the merchants get the red iron.
That is also correct.
The people? We must benefit the people?
I feel like that could go either way. If we give it to the soldiers, it benefits our people by keeping them safe. But if we give it to the merchants, then it benefits the people by making us richer as a society.
Security or money?
Yeah.
I'm leaning security.
As someone who lives in the north, I also favor security.
Makes sense?
Haven't we already, with no wars happening, made too many investments in our military?
Well, this doesn't cost us anything.
It costs us the merchants not liking us.
That's
oh,
true.
boo-hoo. They'll still have to work with us.
They will be
We're the ones
fine.
in power.
It gets us better weapons for free.
You people are so draconian.
But it's always a good choice to increase the communication between countries. Yes. So if our merchants have this iron, they might go to other countries and bring their wealth to here.
And then
No liaise.
other peoples, other nations will be less inclined to attack us because we have the red iron and
right.
they don't want to wipe out their source of red iron.
Well-
Trade bonds preventing wars.
But they'll
It's very
also have the red
securities.
iron, so why would they care? They'd just kill us and take all the red iron.
That or we are leveling the playing field.
You're convincing me. This is a really good argument.
You know, the only benefit, which I know you'll care about, of allowing the free market to reign is it means there's better weapons around for everybody, which means more blood for the blood sacrifices.
That's true. The
Which is-
blood sacrifices, which I will have you all know, are going beautifully. There are plenty of prisoners and members of ill repute of our society that have no better use than to become money for our investments.
You know, personally, I'd rather have them stay alive so they can serve the nation in the army.
That they act as parasites upon the society and suck out all of the good things that other people that are worth
We're
anything
getting
in
sidetracked.
We're not
The point-
debating whether or
Wait,
not
I
we're
want to
doing
sidetrack us and even more. You know how when you join the council, they let you in on all the state secrets?
Yes.
And you get to read the mystery scroll. You remember how it said that there was some sort of being ejected from the Sun Empire?
That's in the large manual
With,
of council meeting etiquette.
And the being had 8 generals. Isn't that
That's
quite
true.
suspicious?
It seems. You're going to read this out loud for all of us.
I suppose I don't really see what that has to do with the issue at hand.
Well, I just
Agreed.
figured it shook our whole foundations of our belief system, and maybe we should refresh ourselves before proceeding.
That's fine. Once you're done, we will reach out to the House of Commons and ask them for their opinion.
I'm getting a strong sense that the Commons would like to see the economy developed,
Yes,
That's
there's
a good
one.
point.
which is why we should never listen to anything they have to say.
I disagree.
Now,
At least right now.
there is one loud voice calling for economical growth. There is only one.
It doesn't mean this.
There's
They
also
do not
one.
represent the entire count.
There's also one calling for mob rule, which I think is the same as the economy.
It depends, yes.
So our translators found 2 fragments. The first one
This was in the Golden Temple,
in
yes?
the Golden Temple. 4 fragments. 1, there's a Sun Empire. But 2, they conquered the whole known world. And one of them, Rhea of the Chalice province, claimed to have found a way to become immortal. But the council was horrified because she said to become immortal they'd have to sacrifice their own children. Seems eerily similar to what all of your parents, minus yours, your lordship, were willing to do for gold. And then they banished her. And then she arrived later with 8 invincible generals and conquered the Sun Empire. And then supposedly the sun will rise again as a black dawn. That's all. Anyhow, I'm just thinking,
It's important knowledge for the folks. And the House of Commons has no idea. Unless they listen very closely to that door that's very thin. We can hear them constantly.
hopefully the bailiffs is keeping them back.
That's right. Oh, the bailiff, he was very sick. He's very sick. In fact, I believe this is the bailiff.
What?
How can that be the bailiff if that isn't gold?
Is this a metaphor?
That's a fair point.
A riddle?
I would like gold coin to show the bailiff for somewhere. Maybe you have the bailiff.
Apparently I do have the bailiff.
Yeah.
What a conundrum.
It's a good door. The door is plenty thick enough we can hear them through it, but they might be able to hear us. So, the secrets, state secrets, read aloud is maybe not the best, security plan. Anyway, we were discussing, leader, what were we discussing?
We were discussing whether to allow smugglers to supply us with red iron and whether we should give that almost exclusively to the military to increase the influence of the kingdom, or to give it to the merchants and grow the wealth of the kingdom.
Despicable.
Yep.
You have to vote nay.
No, you have to vote aye.
I hear through the very thin door that the House of Commons is voting in favor of the merchants right now. But we all know how much power they have.
To be fair, as you've said, one person keeps going on.
No, that's the second one. Your
never
father's
mind.
friend.
Never mind.
The one that threw sticks at him.
Yes!
That's
That
right.
one.
That's right. Sometimes we have to interact with the common folk.
I suppose so. Well, anyway, we have to vote yes.
They have power over me.
They're also immortals. They never die.
That's very true.
The Common Council is a very strange place.
Because they eat fish.
Also, just completely
That
aside,
makes complete sense.
Your Grace, I do
Thank
believe you and I both benefit from voting aye in this measure.
How do you figure? I'm from the south. Ain't no wars down here.
Never mind. I was looking at the wrong one.
I will support you in this endeavor, though I may need a portion of the bailiff.
Well, I should point out, if we don't use this way to make money, it requires more reliance on that bank of yours.
What an excellent proposition.
We're not going to sell it. We're just going to hand it straight to the army. We won't make money.
Oh, yes. That's also a good point. I was easily distracted by his the dulcet tones.
Perhaps it requires more loans to the government from that bank of yours. That's never been a problem.
You should never trust a bank. Me father, Jimmy Mandrake, he invested in banks. What good did it do him? Nothing. He lost his bum.
It did not affect Archie either.
My second cousin twice removed, Croy Fitzcrom. He was moderately trusting of banks, and he got out basically nowhere.
The wordsmith.
Yes, him. Very moderate. You don't go all in on something new like that.
So, I hate to bring this back to the matter at hand. But shouldn't we make a decision?
Yes.
It has to start with the leader.
Oh.
I'm waiting.
Well,
This is the moderator.
I think it is of the utmost importance to the kingdom that we grow the influence of the kingdom, and I think it would be true that House Bellicose would agree with me on that measure. Therefore, I am committing a power to voting aye on the proposition.
Well, I, as a representative, as an outsider to begin with, as someone who does not have many connections to the kingdom, it behooves me to listen to the common folk, and as such, I will support the merchants in this endeavor. I will vote nay.
Well, it's House Cran's opinion that war is always a possibility. And that I cannot vote any other way than aye. Give it to the give it to the military to be used as weaponry in future wars.
Well, I've got to get up to my kingdom and attend to my business.
It is your own.
So there it is. I'll see you soon. I know you'll all make the right decision. Bye-bye. I'm passing for power for your audio listeners,
Splendid.
which
Thank-
allows me to make an investment in these banks that I'm so opposed to. I'm slot one this time. No vouch.
What? That can't be allowed. There's no way. I was fun.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Call it.
With a vote of 2-1, the measure passes with an aye.
And the person that passed for power gets the power that was in the middle of the voting area. I get my power back because I only invested one and I lost. And now, the back of the card, which I believe the leader still has.
Yes. All right. A strong economy requires a strong army to protect it. That's very true. The High Commander contacts the smugglers to establish the operation. A steady flow of red iron from the mostly unexplored lands of the Folafloir Mountains is supplied directly to the smiths of the army, with only a little remaining for our merchants.
Only a little. They're not going to be happy.
As a positive, our influence has increased by 2. And I get to open envelope 61.
61. Can't read any of them. They're all too far away from me. 61. There you are.
Now I'm worried that I might have to sign something that's bad for me, though I don't see how.
Well,
Oh! The signer of this card gains 3 power.
son of a biscuit.
Beautiful. Can I have the power tray,
Yes,
please?
you can. Well, are we out of singular power?
It looks like.
Oh, there's some in here. 3.
Oh, phew, okay.
Right.
Some bitter
well,
ones.
I have 2 right here.
Okay,
That's
well,
it.
here's one more.
Thank you. Perfect.
And then we forgot something.
Oh dear.
So finish the card, and then we will get.
My Foley work.
Can I have some?
You may.
Here's my glass. You have my glass?
Yeah. Jim Noise says that Liberty is definitely a Bulgarian.
Ooh.
I suppose now I'm going to read the card. The Scarlet Tide. To thank the king for the prosperous business, the smugglers gift him a masterful red iron sword named Scarlet Tide. The army soon elects the blade as its symbol and as a sign of its future power. A significant portion of the imported red iron starts flowing towards the royal armory, and military smiths begin experimenting with new ways of working with the sturdy metal. Because of its exceptional sturdiness, red iron is difficult to mold into weapons and armor, but a few blades are forged for the more elite regiments.
A few blades? 'Tisn't that useful.
Well,
And then I'm gonna shuffle these 3 cards into the deck.
and we have forgotten something.
What is it?
So to begin, it is the blood money.
Oh, right, the 8 coins.
Exactly. So, as part, yes, please, as part of our chemical process to turn blood into gold, we have the option during a pass for power phase to pull from this pool of 8 coins. And it will live, I'm just going to put it here because I don't have anything yet. If at the end of the game, all of these coins are gone, then the value of the coin hierarchy at the end of the game will be reduced. So for some of us that will hurt, for some of us it won't matter.
Understood. I'm not a greedy man, but I will take one of those right now.
Right now, because we didn't have it.
Fast.
Yeah, it's fine. So that's fun. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just have a pile of coins and be the banker.
But I was the banker.
But I took it from you. Actually, you handed it to me.
I handed it to you.
I handed it to me.
I was
There's
robbed twice.
been a violent usurpation of the bank. House Novach is once again in the power. Okay, so that was that one. We've done that. We've answered the question. Oh, Zachary has handed me my part, and I have forgotten. Oh, a little bird told me, or should I say, a little bat, told me that our scholars has sent us a transcription of an ancient text engraved on a wall at Chalice Peak.
We need to bar people from going to Chalice Peak.
You really do.
I'm sick of it.
It suggests that the mother waged war against the Sun Empire of legend to free the world from its corruption and brought about its downfall. However, in doing so, she accidentally gave birth to a cursed black eclipse. It's not on me. For the last 2 lines, you get to look at my face. Many think it should be dismissed as heresy. Do we verify its plausibility?
Or
No or. Just do we verify its plausibility? So for the I, we will benefit our knowledge. For the nay, we will not benefit our knowledge. Now, if you say, again, as an outsider who's recently been made privy to all of these nations' secrets, it's very poor security, I think that the populace should know. We know that the mother will bring about the black eclipse. The populace should also know.
You want to advocate taking away the opiate of the masses in the name of transparency.
I
From
feel
the
like
council.
a heretic here. But yeah, I think the mother has actually been some sort of evil being the whole time.
Yes, those immortal sword generals it came.
The daughters, it must be the sainted daughters. There's 8 of them.
Sainted general daughters.
The sainted
Does that
general
make
daughters.
sense?
Dibs on the band name.
That
Sainted
does
general
seem
daughters.
like just a little bit of a leap, don't you think?
I don't know. But this new text there was a text at the temple. A lot of ancient texts coming about saying that our deity is not the nicest.
Now, I will
Should we
say,
believe them just because they're ancient? What if it's a ye old smear campaign?
they built an entire temple made of gold to smear the mother? What a great choice. I like that idea.
Well, they
It's
made,
Lots of
audacity.
style.
they made gold out of blood like we did.
So it's people.
That's where we got it from.
The ancient texts are people.
The ancient check. That's true.
I mean, frankly, all we really have to go on is that 8 and 8 are the same number.
That's right. Well,
And the mother.
I mean,
the previous one was named Rhea. This one talks about the mother.
well, I mean, let's be real. There's 4 of us here. I have 4 fingers. You could say that you're my hand, but you're not. You
But if
see?
an ancient text predicted that a man named Falder Fitzcrum would have 4 fingers, I'd lend it a little bit more credibility, wouldn't I?
There is something to be said about saying that you have 4 immortal fingers. Is that the way people talk about their fingers? No. People talk about their fingers like fingers. If they were immortal, you'd cut them off, they'd grow back. That's not what it was.
That being said, I know what I'm going to vote, and it may surprise you.
Let's hear what's we just have to listen at the door. What do we hear?
I'm getting a lot of it should stay.
By a lot, are you reading? A lot?
One says take away the opiate of the masses. One says
It should stay,
we said 2 for nay.
and 1 for yay.
Well,
Wait, take away the opiate of the masses means I.
Yeah, it's true. So
So
that's
actually,
yay.
2 I's,
1 nay.
1 nay.
And the 1 nay was the one that threw the sticks into grandfather or father.
whoever it was.
Whichever of your ancestors.
No.
You all look very similar.
It was my 3rd cousin, twice removed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not study your family tree.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's 2nd cousin, twice removed.
So given that he's getting confused, I wouldn't beat yourself up.
There's a
That's fair.
The
He didn't even know his own name.
the family
There you go.
tree is more of a stump.
It's a
What?
family trump.
Stump.
Oh, stump.
Lots of dead ends.
I'm
Yikes.
confused.
Yeah, so am I.
All I want to do is vote.
Yeah, I think that's a good choice. We know what the House of Commons wishes, and we can listen or not. What is
Right.
your vote, leader?
Well, this is a very important situation.
He's gonna do it.
I am strongly inclined to vote nay. Someone could persuade me otherwise.
Wait, I'll change it back so that everyone can see me shake my head very pointedly at you.
Yeah, because where is everyone at here? We
I
all-
want nay.
Oh, you mean what are we voting? I'm voting yay.
Yay. Excellent. What about you?
I was gonna pass for power.
Ah,
But that's giving away your strategy.
I know, but he asked, and he said so
You're
nice.
so honest.
Yeah.
well,
I wouldn't have guessed that from your vocal tendencies. Since you're honest, but that's stereotyping.
I suppose I do actually.
What are you doing? Are you getting distracted?
Yes. Well, anyway, I've decided to reverse my position from 30 seconds ago, and I'm gonna vote aye.
That's
Bill.
concerning.
Is that all it takes? Then I'll pass for power.
Well, I'm also passing for power.
I was counting on you
Why?
to help me.
We made no deal.
I was expecting you to do what you said you were gonna do.
That's hard. to
I did what
expect.
I said I was gonna do.
That's true.
I said I would
I
vote
like
aye.
you.
But you were voting nay when I said I was voting aye. That's why I was voting aye. It's because I would need to.
I'm conflicted.
Vote aye.
I cannot.
Then vote nothing.
Then pass.
And make none of us get any power.
true?
The people would be distraught to learn this news. And I believe firmly, do not let it leave this room, that if we investigate, we will find the mother was heretical against herself.
You mean, wait. So you're saying that the very existence of the mother, as she actually was, would be itself heretical to the current church?
Right? And then the people would lose all meaning. Who would they worship? Certainly not us.
Don't they have the right to know?
When did your family start caring about the rights of the people, Novach? Before you were using prisoners to make your blood and your gold, you was using everyday folk. I know it, my father told me.
That's not untrue, but I am, however, letting everyone know when they are taken as a prisoner that they may be in the raffle to become gold. And when they become gold, if they win the raffle, their family gets 1/10 of their blood gold.
Fair enough. You know, the people deserve transparency. So I will just return home. Where's the...
You need some money.
And I also need one from there. I'm gonna
Oh,
return,
yeah. Oh, yes, I forgot.
And I'm going to help people by making...
I will take one from the
medicines. A pass for power.
Splendid. Well, looks like the
You always
eyes
have
have
it.
it again.
We listen to you yet again. Tell us what happened.
Give me
Splendid.
a 5 and a 3.
5 and a 3.
And I'll give you something back.
Right. It's good. It should be 8.
The results of the decision. Can I have the...
Yes, you can have the focus.
Our scholars search the royal library for more information from before the time of the first king. While they find no further reference to the Sun Empire, the image of a black eclipse that brings powerful societies to ruin is a recurring theme in the ancient chronicles. Well,
Sounds so bad.
sounds like the royal archivists knew less than we did.
So we did not find out that the mother's evil.
True?
Well, that's good.
So what happens to
Indeed.
the tracking board?
The knowledge increases by 2.
Eventually. Everyone, if you saw my hand, it's because I'm now recording from the cameras.
Hava Nagila, Hava Nagila, Hava Nagila, Mishmeka.
This is the song of my people.
This is true.
Now, question.
Yes.
Since these were
It
the
does
other
get
face,
ahead.
It does? Okay.
Wait, it was the other. It was
It
dark.
was the other way and it flipped just now when it moved.
Then it doesn't get ahead.
Okay.
The second time when it moves when it is white, it gets ahead. Or when it
Right.
moves when it is dark down, it
I
gets
wanted,
trousers.
but I want it high, so I said, I'm not gonna
You
tell
just
him.
cheating?
I'm cheating.
Well, there's a rule we didn't say, but it's only cheating if you get caught.
Well, I shouldn't have said anything.
Right.
There ain't a cheating board, there's just a swear board.
Yeah, it should be erased. By the way.
I haven't heard much from House Bellicose, by the way.
I'm very proud of myself for
Except-
not
oh, you need to
following
add one
Eulania's.
for
When
do-
did I swear?
When I said you're from Brooklyn and you said our GD know it,
Oh yeah, because the chat decided that was true.
well, shouldn't we wipe it out? Oh wait, we were just gonna not do
It's
points.
cumulative.
It's cumulative. Folks, the swear board. Remember, at the end of the stream, we will ask you, the people, who committed to the bit the most. Keep in mind.
Yep.
That's true.
And I'm going to ask you, as I always do, to trust your conscience.
Okay, who's reading the
Yet
next
again.
dilemma?
I am, but you still need to.
I do. Shall we do a testimonial?
Yeah, but it just happens.
Who's doing the testimonial? Not me. I'm
Scram.
Do it.
I'm going.
You want to do it?
I don't have anything.
I've got
It's just
something.
bullshit. Okay.
That's another one for the...
Well, as the council adjourns for a moment, I would like to talk to my constituents. I'd like you all to know that it's going... Guys, we can still see it. I just changed it.
You can still see
Yeah, no, not anymore. You can noodle all you want. I want all my constituents to know that everything is going exactly according to plan. They've fallen for my ruse, and soon I'll be able to flip the tables on them. Now I know this is a similar strategy as is in the annuals of the council. But this direction that we're going, about finding out about the dark secrets of the mother, all that does is put House Novach in a stronger position. You see, as the house that provides most of the income from the kingdom, the second most was always from the church. So the more I can take down the mother's power, the more power my house earns. But it is one of those things that when I think about my homeland and I think about all of the blood that comes in through this land and the gold that's created from the blood, it just makes me think there are so many peasants in the rest of the world. They don't need them. So why don't we make use of them? Yes? It's a great plan. I think we should start importing peasants in exchange for red iron. I would like to let the entire council know that my next proposal, when it becomes available, will be to start importing the kingdoms around us. They're less than fortunate. To give them a better home for the short amount of time they will continue to live.
Well, that sounds alright.
It's because you're entering them in your raffle, right?
Yes, you see, I would start a different raffle. One that was merely a flip of the coin. You have a 50-50 chance to live in luxury or to become the way that luxury is paid for.
How many times is that coin flipped? Daily?
Every person.
Once.
Per person, yes.
Would you be in on it?
Oh, of course, I get the percentage of every...
No, I mean,
No, would the
would
coin
you
be
get
flipped for you?
No, it's just for the people we bring in. What
Well,
do you mean?
You are an
you were
immigrant.
brought in.
But I wasn't brought in for this purpose. I was brought in for these kind of ideas.
Right.
It's food for thought, for
I've
sure.
had my people send emissaries to House Novach, just so you know.
Good.
Up to Walio to ask about you and see if you're legitimate.
Of course I am. Why would I be here, sitting behind the House Novach banners, if I wasn't?
We'll see when my people return.
Anyway, so,
Well,
I
I've
heard
actually had some rumors from some of my informants on the street. They say the knights have returned to the city with a beautiful lady. She's very young with blonde hair and dark eyes, and she claims to be the alleged witch of the Hedgehog Woods.
It's better.
I knew if it's going to be Betty. She survived when Archie died.
My name is Isadora. I have no supernatural powers. I just use my intellect to solve problems. Welcome me at court, and I will be at your service. Together we will enter a new era of progress for arts and knowledge.
Do we welcome her to our court?
Burner.
Wait, why would Betty lie about her name?
Hisadora.
But here's a thought. Maybe her name was not Betty.
So if we vote aye to let her in, our knowledge will increase. If we vote nay, our knowledge will decrease. Simple binary right there, boys.
So, wait, I question. Now, normally I am all for knowledge growing in the kingdom, but I question letting a liar into our midst. We know it was Betty. She comes in saying she's Isadora, and yes, I know her name might have been Isadora, that she lied about being Betty, that she gave my
What,
friend.
Mr. High Horse? You've never lied about your name? Especially to someone that you're given a venereal disease to?
Well, I mean, if I was intentionally giving a venereal disease, maybe I would lie. But in that case, maybe she also is not somebody we would want as a council.
Also, if I recall correctly from previous council thingamahoos, minutes,
Barking frogs everywhere.
Archie assumed it was Betty. He could have known a totally different witch.
Everyone
Different
lied
lady.
to Archie. Everyone lied to him.
Was it time?
My father, Jimmy Flopper Mandrake, told him he was a good leader while he was turning blood into gold.
Oh my god, he lied.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he did.
Do we need more of that? I think this lying witch person should not be accepted into
I
the...
think we let her in.
I agree.
You want to let her.
I'm not concerned about her being a liar. I'm concerned about her being young. She's
What?
made a reputation for herself out in the woods, just solving little folksy problems. But she's just some young little lady who's like built a reputation and wants to use that to horn in on our power.
Wait.
Does she deserve it?
How
Loretta.
ageist of you, m'lady.
I'm
Loretta,
just saying, if you're young, you don't have a whole lot of wisdom.
how do you know she was only solving folk problems? How
Because
do
that's
we...
what it said in the thing.
Well, that's a fair point.
People were going to her for her folk magics.
I figured maybe...
Little home remedies.
What if even leaders of houses were going to her in disguise with problems and she was solving it?
Do you have personal
That's
experience
a
with
really
this?
big jump.
That's how Archie met her. He was going
How
to get
else?
the source of that leadership.
Would the Marquis of Wylio have met her?
I don't think you knew her.
I don't-
Personal opinion.
You don't
think
think
you
that Archie, the
Yeah.
most honest, straight-spoken man in the House of Novach, met her?
He knew better.
I think he knew a gal named Betty, and he assumed this lady was Betty.
I
I think
think
it's a different lady.
That could be.
I think he went there because he was too insecure about his own leadership abilities, and then made up about sleeping with some tosspot named Betty.
What's a tosspot?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would.
So, ne'er-do-well.
Oh.
In this case, kind of a harlot type.
Oh, a woman of ill repute.
A woman of the town, you could
Oh,
say.
well, all the women in Olwen are good, so...
So, okay, maybe we should reach out to the House of Commons. We'll reach out. House of Commons. Yes, I know you can hear us. There's this woman. She claims that she's not a witch, but is in fact remedying things with intellect. Do we let her into the council?
Hire a new bailiff to keep yous away from the door. Please.
I kind of like not having a bailiff. Means that he can't turn another one into gold.
Oh.
No, it just means I can continue to make... Oh, you mean if we don't get another bailiff, I can't watch for when he takes too many sick days and then take care of it?
Correct.
Oh, that would quickly truncate my ability to make gold from the bailiffs.
Nolan Novach,
Yes.
you're sick?
Well, I'm not sick. I'm perfectly healthy.
I
I should have you removed.
I don't think you can do that to another house.
That's the problem.
Eh,
I should win and become the king.
Well,
You shouldn't say
fortunately
that
for
out
you,
loud if you're
my
gonna do
cousin
it.
is the king, and he'll hear about this.
Van Morrison will hear about this.
What's the problem? I don't understand.
You're a blood psychopath. That's what's
You're a
wrong with
blood
you.
psychopath. Well said.
Anyway, I'm
Sensing
getting
a lot of hostility from
I'm,
that.
ge- I'm
I
getting
feel attacked.
I'm getting a vibe from the people that they want her in, and I agree.
Agreed. The people are wise.
Oh,
Well, if the council wishes it, I will listen to the council's decisions.
well, that's perfect, everybody. Which is why I'm gonna take one of them there coins and one of those, and I'm gonna pass for power.
You were so impassioned, you've abandoned me.
Listen. Oh. Did you have more? Do you want to defend yourself?
Nope, it seemed like everyone was going the direction I wanted.
We'll see.
Everyone except for me. I put 2 power down. I will not have this liar in the council chambers.
Well, why'd you have to go and do a thing like that?
What do you mean?
I also wanted to pass for power, but the people compel me. I think I'm gonna vote aye. Let her in. Worst case scenario, she's a nattling little twit and we don't listen to her.
Well, that's a good point.
And if we don't like her, what?
Ooh, good. Yes. That's very true. I
that
will
out
do
here.
my best to disprove her knowledge.
May I have the camera?
Yes, of course.
Well, this is a predicament. I was also gonna pass for power. Would behoove me greatly to do so.
What is going on over there?
But instead,
It's just reaching into each other's coin purses.
no. The Mark just dropped his pen. I was
Oh,
helping
Quill.
his lordship pick his quill up.
That's very true. I've been dropping quills like crazy this entire meeting.
No, I was having him try out a new invention of me father's. It's a pen. It keeps the ink within it.
What? It's amazing!
Is it purple?
No,
Very good.
please don't say that.
That
And
word is not accepted.
I'm voting free power on I.
Free
So
power.
now my side has the
And he's the
and I get the leader.
There you are.
I'm the leader and the moderator. Finally, House Mandrake is coming up in the world.
Well,
I love it.
that was wonderful. I still have to pass now.
Yes, you do.
What are you gonna do, Novak?
Now listen. I would have to keep raising the stakes up and
You
up
would.
and up, and eventually you would win anyway.
I want better. For my own.
So, I do feel like
If she's consenting.
you all want so much this woman to come into our place and to
Yes.
take a portion of your power. I continue to say nay. For 6 power, I am pulling all of the strings.
Well, House Mandrake, on a scale of 1 to 10, how strongly do you feel about this?
I'm not gonna answer that until you've voted.
That's rude.
This is a very close.
Since you have the moderatorship, I'm just gonna up the ante by 1. So now it's 6 to 6, and you'll vote
That's
in our
right.
favor.
So, I'm not gonna raise it. That's sort of floating in limbo. I think by the rules, you get another chance.
I believe so, yes, because this house fits Crom, right?
Mine fits Crom.
Crom, just Crom. House fits
It's
Crom
actually
and
bellicose.
Marquis of Crom. That's what's confusing me. I'm sorry. I'm new to this country. I've been given a great. I've been trusted with a great amount of power.
Lighted
and
Mother Man just decide something.
yes, of course, I will pass,
Alright.
which means leadership goes to whoever the moderator decides.
I'm going to decide that House Bellicose is the leader. You get to well, you've already got the information that we've written out about the dilemma we've received.
Hey, House Mandrake, could you put your... Yeah,
Oh, I can.
thank you.
That is
We voted aye, right?
yes.
We did.
Okay. Thanks to her convincing words, Isadora is allowed to join the court. The scholars of the kingdom are happy to indulge their unfailing curiosity about her strange ways. Knowledge increases by 4.
It's a terrible idea.
Holy smokes.
One more.
Really?
Yes, because it's
Oh,
already
because
got
it already was
momentum.
blue. Or white, excuse me.
And the
Right.
king
Oh,
abdicates because you
Swear by
people decided that we would increase the knowledge of the kingdom
We
again.
also get envelope 3.
Oh, good.
Slammed it.
The king, not Van Morrison. Things have gotten so good that our fellow noblemen have dethroned the king.
We became too smart and realized the lack of a need for a monarch.
This is the problem with increasing the knowledge of the kingdom. They learn who you are.
I was the good Mandrake. I made things so good, even without the help of Isadora Betty.
Alrighty then, yeah. The magic of genius. Isadora seems very young, except for her dark eyes, which portray wisdom and experience beyond her age. She wears a mantle of black leaves, long enough to touch the ground. We assign her a small quarter in the palace, where she spends most of the time working in solitude. Over the following months, she feverishly writes books and essays, whose meaning eludes most. She even builds weird contraptions, claiming they will do wonders. Servants and scholars start to regularly ask her to help with several matters, but the most superstitious claim that she's only defiling of the court.
Okay. So then,
You're gonna
exclamation mark.
That
When-
happens right now,
Oh,
I
that's too
think.
bad.
The ability to trigger when a certain condition is met.
Okay, so whenever the knowledge token goes up on the resource track, the signer of this card gains 1 gold.
Whoa.
Thank you so much.
You now have soul lad in a way.
Yeah.
You want the knowledge? I want the knowledge too, believe it or not. I've never read me goals out loud.
Well, for
I wanted it as well, but not quite as much as you did.
we have one problem. And that problem is very simple, very clear. The problem as it exists is that the king is abdicated.
Yes.
Holy smokes.
We have created a situation where the people knew that the king was unnecessary, that we were the strings behind the puppet, and the king has left the kingdom.
The king is gone. Long live the king.
So now
Yes.
we all die. We all go away.
We're gonna
We
run
retire.
to our estates.
We run to our estates and run away.
Because all of-
vineyard and eating oil.
All of those common folks have learned the meaning of the phrase Sic Semper Tyrannis.
I need to go work on my inventions.
So
My people won't turn on me. I'm a good Mandrake.
I need to go defend the North.
we created chaos. Yes, everyone else has created the chaos of the realm. It has nothing to do with me. I was perfectly honest the entire time.
I almost got to my goal.
I got one of mine, I think.
Yes, you did. You beat me. Okay, so now we do end of game round. So to start, so everybody got their money out.
Yep.
Closed agenda goals, and let's go from bottom to top as of last time. So we'll start with
prestige.
side.
Okay, well, I was
Hang
the
on.
extremist, as you know. Unfortunately, that means I only get 10 power. No, 10 points. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I get 10. Not very good. So that's my, other than me money, which I can look around and see I've got the most money, right?
Yep.
I have 12.
Yep, I've got the most money too, so in that case I'll get a total of 14, 4 for me money.
Perfect.
We believe in you, Spicy Sharks Wi-Fi.
You didn't, well, you're missing, it doesn't matter now.
So
The
now,
king is abdicated.
well, we will decide in a moment if we just play another round.
Could.
So we will talk about that on
Let's
stream,
finish this.
but we're gonna finish here. So next it will be Ali.
So, as you folks know, I was the rebel, and I only got one of those resources into the extreme most portion. So that means I get 9 points.
That's brutal.
It's a little stinky.
What
for sure.
about your money?
So
And then I believe I'm the 3rd in place, so I get 1 point for that.
you are both. No? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, you are third.
Yeah.
How many,
figured.
how many
Zachary's
points?
last.
So 10 total.
Right.
Doesn't feel great, folks. Thought I had more time.
Then, it is me as the third. I was the moderate, as we all know. I was just here to make sure that everything stayed the same. I told you that over and over again. That is 4 resources for a total of 13 victory points. And as the second most in the gold ranking, I get 3.
How many points was the first part?
13 and 3. So 16 total.
Beautiful. Well, can I have the...
Yes, you can, of course.
Thank you. As the audience knows, I was opulent. So I get points for things being here and up. And since 4 of them were, I get 14 points. And I don't have any money. So, yeah, but I do have power.
Yes, we'll get on that next. So next is the open agenda tokens. So the highest token was knowledge, which goes to House Torque for 3 points.
Very nice.
The second highest is influence, which goes to House Vailio for 1 point. And the lowest was welfare, which is minus 3 points from House Vailio. And the second lowest is morale, which nobody has. So, now we go on to the power ranking. I believe Zachary is the highest at the power. Yes. So you get 2 points, and I get 1 as the second highest.
That's about right.
And then, Zachary does sums.
I'm not gonna win, but I did better than me father.
It's good. It's a low bar to set for yourself.
How dare you?
Well, other than one of us, it was a pretty tight race.
Oh, you dick.
Brutal. Well,
This
welcome
is
to
wild.
the-
So it
welcome
count
to
as
the
a
club.
swear?
Yeah, question for the audience. Does dick count as a swear? I want to point out I said it as an example.
We know when you're asking the audience, it's always a quote. Boolah.
I was opulent.
Well, in 4th place is House Bellicose with 8 points.
8?
8.
I thought I had 10.
You did, and you lost 2
For what?
for that.
No, that's
Wailio.
That's
Vailio.
for him.
That's mine.
Minus 3 for one.
Minus 3 for Vailio.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been looking at the wrong thing this whole time.
Yeah, I think I...
She's yellow. Crown is yellow.
Right. So you
Vailio's
get,
green.
never mind. You get 10. That's even better for you.
No, I was at 10 and... Oh.
Yeah, you.
You're right.
That's
I'm
what
sorry.
he's saying.
I'm sorry.
Is it me in the last place?
No.
Oh. Is it tie?
Nope.
The audience says dick is not a swear word.
That's what I thought.
Thank you, thank you. The House of Commons is so
So
wise.
you got 4th?
Nope.
No, I still am
No, he's
fourth.
first.
Yep. In 4th place, House Bellicose with 10 points.
10.
In 3rd place,
Wait. Fourth place, you got 2 crave.
Too grave.
Do you have anything to say to your constituents about your performance?
I really thought I had more time, folks. If you elect me again, I'll do my best.
That's not how we work.
I know.
well, in 3rd place is House Mandrake with 14 points.
That is 2 prestige, 1 crave.
We did very well as a group. 14 points. And
This
I'm
is
in
pretty
third.
good.
Isn't it only 1 prestige? You're looking at the King Died.
Oh, you are right.
You
Oh.
liar.
And the balance is at the top. So you got 2 crave, which is right. 1 prestige for you.
Yep.
1 prestige.
Yep.
Oh,
Thank you.
no.
In 2nd place is
I got it.
nice. Is House Novach
That's
with,
what I thought.
with 15 points.
Wait, house that's run by Ty.
Mandrake?
Olwyn. Oh yes, Duke of Olwyn. Do you want to speak on your performance?
Look, I honored the decisions of the people, didn't I? I made up a little of me father's failure, didn't I? And in the end, I may not have accomplished my house goals, but I had more money than Wiley-O. And that's what counts, isn't it?
As the third player, as the second winner, I get 2 prestige. And then, I'd just like to say to every member of House Novach that I very much appreciate you reaching out to me, bringing my sarcophagus into your lands, and it's been good, man.
It's a strange way to travel.
Thanks for everything you've done.
Why are you talking like that?
I think you might have been fucking with us.
All right.
That's another
We
swear.
are technically streaming.
I'm never gonna be cured of this potty mouth. I was literally looking at the board like, I've been doing better this time.
We're gonna
No.
erase it. We'll erase it.
Okay.
We
I
just
don't-
streamed
no,
for half the
can't.
time.
Yeah, we
that's all.
can. It's not a competition if just Arlie and I curse.
I agree. I think it should be.
We gotta wipe the board clean.
I
Yeah.
think it's funnier if we have like a really low polarity group and a high polarity group.
Would you say sarcophagus?
Huh?
When
You called
was-
it a sarcophagus when
was
you were
in
brought in.
character?
Yeah, because you traveled in a sarcophagus.
No, you don't. I've never done so.
Well, I mean, you're not from
Something out of a
Claudia.
fairy tale. I've known lots of Cycladians. My grandfather was a Cycladian.
And they traveled in sarcophaguses.
No, he did not.
That you know of.
Well,
But it is funny. Yeah, that's the general gist, Ethereal.
Thank you.
So that means that in first place,
in first place is House Fitzcrom with 19 points.
Again.
Thank you. Thank you to all the people who supported me in this mission. I feel like I've done my third cousin twice removed very proud by having slightly fewer principles than he did, but attacking my opponents just as aggressively.
there's something to be said about a man who sounds like that and acts in such an aggressive manner.
Indeed. I only wish that we could have had a longer reign of my second cousin twice removed, Felder Van Morrison, first of his name. Yeah,
What a shame.
indeed.
That's the end.
To the king.
To the king.
To the king.
Can't
I
see.
can't. Oh yes, wait. To the king.
To the king.
A likely
Everybody's-
excuse, foreigner.
That's fine. The blood it gets
I'm
cold.
less xenophobic and more confused about the sarcophagus comment.
It's fine. You'll find out.
Will I?
Well, probably.
Okay.
This character doesn't have to die.
Why?
He just lives a long time.
Oh, what, like, Fitzcrom? I mean, Thadcom?
He sleeps in the House of Commons so that he gets the immortalities that the House of Commons offers to everyone. Haven't you noticed? They live forever.
These are the same names that
Say-
me grandfather talked about, like, Croy Insane, the council person.
That's right. We could assume that is the name.
Cascade.
Is that right? It could be the house name. Cascade could be a house name. House Cascade.
House Cascade.
And then they are just asylums and there's no immortality. And then I wouldn't have an excuse for this character to come back being immortal.
How do you people put capital letters in your Twitch handles? I couldn't figure it out. Well done.
You probably type it on a computer
Well,
instead of on your phone.
and I do believe that as the winner, I get 3 prestige. Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Splendid.
You have 3 prestige.
You're also supposed to pick the next king name, right?
That's true.
I have done so.
I'm sure he has.
Are you gonna tell us? Or are you
Indeed.
gonna wait?
We are coming into the ascension of Calder Van Morrison, first of his name. Long may he reign.
Oh, Long may he reign.
By the strength of the mother, I shall prevail.
Well done.
Yes. Well, splendid. Since that was technically the end of a game,
It sure was.
I vote for we do a commit to the bit and then play again. But
Okay.
we should see what the
Well,
audience
first,
has to say.
chat. We have an option that we could continue to play and play another round. If y'all are into it, we'll do it. We'll take your vote into consideration, just like we take the House of Commons into consideration. So, you know, a little. And you can tell. Oh, it's still on Zachary. And you guys can let us know if you think we should play again. If not, we'll decide. We're going to talk about it now. I would play again. It's probably about 2 hours more, so we'd be wrapping up about 10.
Yeah.
So I'm dog sitting right now. I'll be fine. I'll figure it out. They can be out in the cold, right?
They'll be fine.
Yeah, it's not like it's
It's
raining.
not cold.
Feels-
It's springtime.
yeah, but it's
Besides,
The dogs.
they have doggy shelters. They're okay.
not in the front of the yard. And I left the chickens out.
The chickens.
Well,
They can huddle for warmth.
Well, I'm worried about coyotes getting them.
You shouldn't
well,
be.
it sounds like we might need to take a 20-minute hiatus and then.
There's dogs. The coyotes ain't coming.
It does seem that
You
if we're
got
going to
that.
take a 20, we should probably just call it.
We should start right away or not at all.
Yeah.
You know,
We could flip a coin.
Yeah, we'd have to be new characters. Yeah, that would be that's the intent is we would need to all come up with new characters, which would be right on the spot, just like mine.
yes.
But if we have a cast member that can't
I can.
do it, it's up to you.
Let's go for it.
And if Ty wants to, I guess Ty's down to do it. Okay.
I don't have yoga until 8.
Yeah, I don't have to be setting up for a black powder shoot.
Your rendezvous.
Yeah, until like
Sounds cool.
I gotta leave at like 7.
I didn't peg you as a mountain man.
I've got like a whole thing. I'll go put one of the shirts on for the next character. Is what I'll do.
I might have to just deal with the smell and use my jacket.
I think
for my new
you should.
character.
So it sounds like we're gonna do it again.
Splendid.
So
I suppose we should announce the swear tally and then do the commit to
Oh,
the
yes.
bit for the game.
Commit to
What's
the bit for
new
this
king's
session.
name?
The new king's name is Calder Van Morrison.
Everybody, hand me your closed agendas.
Oh,
Oh, that was a good throw.
That was really good.
Thank you.
So as far as we have for the swear tally, Ty and myself. Yes. Ty and myself are. It's in the back seat, dear. Are tied at 1 swear each, cumulatively. Liberty is next with 7 swears cumulatively.
Damn.
Make that 8.
See? Damn's a terrible one.
Make that 9.
How many did Arlie have?
And in first place, the undisputed champion is my beautiful potty mouth of a wife, Arlie, with 15.
Beautiful potty mouth. Oh, why?
Thanks, Hendrix. It's good to have you here at a distance where we don't have to smell you.
Good golly. Oh. Well, splendid.
So now, Zachary, since everybody else abandoned us,
Yep.
let's reset the board. So we need to just throw these up. 3, 6, 7. Oh, that was a really
That's a lot of
really
good.
nice one for us. This one doesn't have any money left. 6, 7, 8. 8 money? 10 money.
10 money.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. Oh. Well, while we're setting up, we have to do the commit to the bit.
Oh, that's right.
Well, who committed to the bit the most in that game, audience?
Audience, it's on you. You have to. You don't have to vote, but whoever votes is the one that's going to get to decide who wins. And today, our winner gets a pat on the back.
Yep, a hearty pat on the back.
We should just give away Ty's Dune.
Ooh. All right. Well, this is a hot new one. We have a vote for Arlie.
We are going to continue setting up, and we'll hit up the vote at the end of our setup so that everybody has time to vote if they're going to.
Yep.
Is all of the player mats have the right number of things? No new stickers have happened.
Let's see. I need one more coin.
Okay.
Actually, I guess I could just take one. I'm going to give you that. There we go. Beautiful.
I like, I don't know.
Something.
I'm pretty codified.
All right. That's for your pile of money, money, money.
Money.
All right. So we've got the same. So for anybody who's tuning in, we already lost.
I wouldn't call it losing. We ended the game prematurely.
Oh wait, what happened there? Oh, oops.
Uh-oh, why'd you do that?
Oh. Well,
Push the wrong
unfortunately,
button.
that gets to stay the same because we didn't add any new stickers.
Yeah, right. Stickers haven't changed. Our open agenda will be exactly the same, so you guys have seen that now. We still have the bank. Nothing's happened with the bank. We still have 8 money. Actually, we gain 8 money on that coin. Can you hand me 2 of your coins over there in your little pile, Ty?
I'm marking the board.
You gotta, Hendrix, make a decision.
Yeah, because Ethereal left, so...
A vote's a vote.
Yep. Buy
Is Arlie your first choice and Ty is your second choice, like a weighted choice?
buy Ethereal.
Bye, Ethereal.
We miss ya. Hendrik Tolerant.
The House of Commons will not be the same without Ethereal.
No.
With you.
Who what?
Hendrik Tolerant.
Oh, he does he?
That's who that is.
That makes sense.
All right.
What with all of his inappropriate
What a
comments.
wanker.
You guys keep vamping. I'm gonna go get my rendezvous shirt. Wow.
You
That's-
wow.
Stay off.
You've won, by the way. You've
Yep.
committed to the bit so hard.
Yep. The winner by a vote of 2-1 for commit to the bit this time is Arlie.
Cascade says that you just swore.
Me?
You just said wanker.
Does that count?
That according to Cascade.
And people other than Cascade, does wanker count as a swear?
Hendrik Tolerant says no. And I believe Hendrik Tolerant and Cascade might be the only viewers right now. There's 8 viewers.
Huh? Yep. Well, we have a yes and a no. All right.
For wanker counting?
Yes. Ty, you're the moderator. Yes or no?
I'm gonna say it's not to swear.
Beautiful.
You don't have to bribe me. I also don't think that the D word should be a swear, but the chat has voted.
I thought they said no.
They said yes. They said piss is allowed, but the D word is not.
Huh.
So I'll just use the mother's name in vain instead.
Oh, right.
Anything else to reset? No? This game's very resettable.
Yeah, it's very easy.
Indeed. Well, now you two can riff while I take a bio break, and then we're back.
Okay,
I'm gonna switch to my normal voice so I can prepare for my next.
that's right. You gotta come up with, huh?
What shirt is that from? Did you make that?
This is made in.
This
so,
is made.
This is made.
What an incredible
One
thing.
would say that for anything.
Well, yeah, that's true. So at camp, not camp, that's what we call LARP, but at Rendezvous, on the trail, you get a trail name, and I don't know what their real name is, the person that made this, but Stitches is the woman's name that made this, and they're a tailor, and they make all of it. I've got like a whole set. I actually had her make me chaps to go over regular jeans so that it would look like I had leather pants on, but they're just over jeans. It's actually all of it feels like you're just kind of like in pajamas that are
It looks like
rough
a picture,
fabric.
but also really cool.
Like the rough fabric part is not great, but the rest of it, this is pretty much it.
It's a nice color.
Thanks.
I think it looks pretty good.
I've got 3. I've got 2 more that I will pull out at some point for the stream. This is the most like clearly a rendezvous one because it looks like a picnic like tablecloth.
Oh, I see it.
But this is pretty much what everybody wears, and you get extra points for wearing period appropriate, and
That's what I like.
which is mainly the only points I get because I set up this rendezvous and then I don't actually shoot usually.
Oh.
Like this time I'm not shooting either.
Well, if everyone else is dressed up, I need my costume. I'll be right back.
Are you gonna put a costume on? Oh my gosh, we'll start eventually. I said like we're gonna have to wait 20 minutes. We might as well just postpone, and now
Yeah, I really.
Well,
could've-
but that would have been 20 minutes plus setup time.
yeah. Well, we could have
Well,
set
you
up
guys
well.
could have been setting up.
We could have done that. I feel bad that I just kind of canceled out Arlie's options.
That's
Well, you're the
fine.
boss. You're the
Don't
board
worry about
boss.
Not the board boss.
You're the board boss's minion.
Be me. Yeah, that's it. I'm just the minion.
Be me.
I'm the gopher.
My name's Hendrik Toleran.
It's not bad. You're right back to that British one.
Hendrik Toleran Munjak.
Oh, I know why Arlie's not showing back up yet.
Yeah, Zachary said no.
Yeah,
We
very
gotta,
good.
it's
idea.
gotta be a reveal. Mine's not a reveal. I just have this shirt on.
You like
Um,
my coat, Hendrik?
This coat's awesome.
Ooh la la.
With the accent, it's very Mick Jagger.
Is it the same costume?
Yes.
Maybe
Okay.
I should abandon the hat.
Oh, well, can I have the hat?
You can. It would look much better with your color palette.
There we go. All right,
I have a green thing.
on we go. It's artsy.
Ennui, you say?
On we.
On who?
All right. So, not yet. We will start. Everything's the same, except for that should only have 3 power in it.
Oh, that's true.
We've got everything set up. Nothing changed because nothing really happened. Because we only got through 3 dilemmas with the last group of folks. And now we're going to start. I think we should just start. Oh, we need to get the moderator to the right person. Are you still lowest? I've got 9.
Lowest prestige?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm about 12.
Okay. And Arlie's got 4. How many do you have?
4.
You guys.
Prestige.
Yeah.
Really?
So who's got the most crave?
Me.
4 to...
4.
We're talking-
You have to flip for it.
oh, wait, no, house number, right?
Oh yeah, house number.
5.
Hers is 11.
So I get
So she's the lowest.
She gets because she has the
Oh,
lowest.
11 is lower than 5.
Yeah.
Yep. News to me.
Yeah, me too.
Well, you're back
Well,
in
it starts
moderator,
from 1 at the top for
Okay.
some reason.
It's a priority
And I'm
list,
the
I get it.
leader.
Yeah, and you're the leader. And we need to do our resource legacy, which means,
I lose a power.
well, oh yeah, we
He
could,
gains some power.
Yep, I'll take one from
Same
you.
as last time.
Yep,
There you
and
go.
I
gain 2.
gain 1.
And yours was a wash, correct?
I
Yeah,
think so.
and then we have to move them up and down. So, influence goes up 1, wealth goes up 1, the welfare goes down 1, and knowledge goes up 1.
Beautiful.
All right, and now we are ready to introduce ourselves to our new characters. So, what order do we want to go in?
I think Ty should go first.
Okay, we just tie immediately first. Let's go.
Me? You want to know about me? I'm Tiberius Mandrake III. My family, House Mandrake, had to go into exile after the abdication of Mick Jagger I. It was rough. We had to use our wits to survive, but we managed to kill most of our populace and get back into power in Olwen. So now things are okay, except that House Natar has been investigating our claims about the mother, Do you people know what the mother really is? Anyway, I'm here. I made it back to the council chamber. I'm gonna make my father proud. My father, who is the cousin of Cornelius. What we do echoes in eternity. Go ahead.
All right.
I'll go.
Okay.
Hi, well, hey, hi, how you doing? Nice to see you. I'm from Fitzcrom, son of Croy Fitzcrom, that old bugger from 2 series back. Well, yeah, things have been not looking so great for everyone else, but here in Torque seem to be going just fine. Not much changes. We just stick round. We have a fiendishly loyal populace, mostly because we're not keen to send them off to war. It's a good relationship. We keep them safe. They stay loyal to us, especially when we amass loss of power like our family has been doing. But yeah, it could be better. Things are a little sinister, especially down south. There's some northerners north of me who don't seem to be on the up and up. You know what I mean? They're all trying to smeddle with us. But anyway, it'll be fine. If it comes to it, they'll hit hard. We can take it. And, yeah, that's what I got for you.
Well, hey, how you guys doing? My name's Nathaniel Bellicose, and I'm from House Cran. We're known for the wine, the oil, and the good times, let me tell you. We've been having a bit of a rough patch, but it's been a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to continuing to crack some skulls and make some money. Woo! That's me, baby!
It's a pleasure to be here today. My name is... I didn't. No, it's Nia Novaj. Nearly a good choice, is what my mother always used to say. But, as a representative of House Novach in such trying times, I believe it my duty to let you all know that House Novach maintains the majority of the wealth in the Marquis of Wylio, and that with our wealth we were able to build walls and to fend off the peasants in the recent uprising. So, as near as I can say, everything is going fine. And remember, I will and my house will never break a deal. And with that, let our council begin.
Council? It's not just one of us making the decisions in here?
Nah, we gotta debate it, boy. It's alright.
Did you want to make the decisions yourself? Is that why you've taken this position?
No, not me. No, I just wanted to be in here.
Just wanted to be in the room where it happened, huh?
Oh, you say it's right, fit and proper of you.
Where it happened.
What the hell did you just say?
I love that musical.
Oh, you say it's right, fit and proper of you.
I can't understand a word you're saying.
Hey, you, what I say?
It's like you're speaking
What did I
What
say?
I say he's nice, fit and proper of him.
It is nice and fit and proper of him. That's what he was saying. Your fit is on fleek, I believe.
Thank you so much. I wanted to be a tailor, but my family said I had to come in here and make decisions with all of you. I'm woefully underprepared for this position, and I'm so sorry about that.
That's fine. Just listen to us, and you will get along swimmingly.
Okay.
Oh, I say it's right, as long as you listen to me, maybe listener, you don't understand. He's full of who's and what's up.
Only listen to House Novach.
Yes.
No, you
My
don't.
family said that's not the way
It's
to
not what
go.
I say. No, you don't.
Okay, you're shaking your head, so maybe I misinterpreted you.
Hold on. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of the council meeting, I think it would behoove us to know what our own agendas are. So, to facilitate, I think we should do this a slightly different way. I'm going to hand these to the person that will choose first. This is out of character. I'm going to hand these to the person that's going to choose first, and then we're all going to disappear,
Oh, yeah.
and then you can hand it to us
Oh.
as you come out, and we can make our decision all at one fell swoop. Yes?
Yeah.
So you're going to... I'm going to turn to Ty, and you'll discard one of them,
Is it?
and then choose.
She's the bottom.
Are you the bottom?
I don't think
That's why
so.
she's the moderator.
Yeah, remember?
Never mind.
By
I'll
house. House
hand
number.
it
We have
to...
the same amount of crave and prestige.
Yeah.
Zachary,
It goes
what
by
was your
house
name?
Number. From Fitzcrom.
From. Arlie?
From
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel.
So I am going by he, him pronouns for this game. Good luck.
Okay.
Thanks, dear.
Here you go.
Nice stash.
Thank you.
Is on you.
I don't. Okay, so I'm
So you
discarding
discard one of them. You can you just randomly discard
one.
one.
Yeah.
And then you can
Random.
choose from the other ones.
Okay.
And the rest of us disappear.
Oh boy. I hate choosing. Okay.
All right, folks, this is what we're doing this day. I'm gonna play the opportunist. That means that I want all of those wonderful little resource tokens to be in the bottommost half, and that's gonna get me the most points. According to this, I don't really care about money, but I care about it a little bit more than last time. We'll see how it shakes out, eh? Let's go.
So now I bring the stack?
Yep.
I didn't do the camera.
Okay.
I didn't know who I was gonna hand it to. Do you want me to do it?
I can
You
do
get in your spot, I'll do it.
Okay. Thank you.
Sorry to be boss. Got it.
Hello? Who's out there? It's me, Tiberius III. I'm just looking at the record of my family, and they all want everything to be... it's not here. I don't have that option. So instead I will play the opulent. You know what the opulent is, right? I just want everything to be good. I will get points if things are really good in the kingdom. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yes, of course. Thank you. It is a pleasure. And it's a pleasure to speak with you, my constituents. As you know, money doesn't buy you everything, but it's bought me all the happiness I can stand. Well, you might have guessed this, but I may be a touch greedy. What that means in game terms is I want stuff at the very top and the bottom, and I want the most gold. You know, it's pretty easy to tell. It's a failing of my family, of course, that we constantly want to be above everyone else that's lesser than us, and that we want our positions in society to reflect it as such. Capitalism, monopolies, such things are useful tools to get us to the place that we need to be. And I am a fan of all of them. The bank, the coin, the mint, all just ways for me to rake in the cash, as it were. Well, now that you know me, as single dimension as I am, I think it's time for you to meet the next of your cohort, and the last.
Alright, let's see what sort of mess I've been stuck with. Interesting. Well, I've been left with a bit of a choice, audience. I could either play it safe and go for a moderate, which keeps everything sort of in the middle, or I can be an extremist and get points for just how far apart everything is. I don't know that's going to be particularly safe, but it has potential to give me more points, so I'm going to be the extremist again. I like this position. So I don't really care about our food or our money. Especially because, what's it? Face over there in House Novatch is all about it. But I do care about influence. Like, that has to be primo number one, top of the heap. And that also, sort of good for him, but that's fine. I can deal with it. So yeah, we'll go with being an extremist, and we'll see how that does it.
I know you had a trying time with this last kingship. This is the middle one.
Oh, it's that one. Great.
They're laid out very strangely
Are they?
to me.
I did them so that the people that were... I'm going to put them so that each corner, like Zachary will be the top right, I'll be the bottom right. So that...
The corner thing is weird. I expected them to be the first 4 or 5 buttons.
Oh,
I like
interesting.
the quarters.
I put them very far away from each other so that I didn't accidentally switch between them.
I think it's smart.
Okay, well, that's good. Risk it for the biscuit, is what someone said. Oh God, everyone's God, I'm scared. Everyone's forgetting camera. Oh yes, we did forget the camera. Hopefully, it was right most of the time.
Yep. But, yep, he was telling me risk it for a biscuit. And I appreciate that. That's sort of vote of confidence I need in this situation.
Well,
I'm sorry then.
yes?
I got some disturbing news
Oh
from,
no.
of all places,
Oh, right, I suppose this is council.
the mark of Dualak.
Oh Lord. They're not to be trusted, those Dualakians.
I know, they certainly aren't.
This is an extremely low-level issue, but people have been so indecisive it has worked its way up to us, who we're apparently the people to decide things. So, a poacher was found hunting on the reserve of the Marquis of Dualak. He claims he had to kill the deer because his family has been cursed by our friend Isadora. Betty, as our parents called her for some reason.
Yes, Betty.
So supposedly Isadora cursed this guy's family. He had to kill the witch because they were starving. So his plight is really touching. You know, he may have been driven mad by the hunger, or not mad.
We were driven to extremes.
Not driven mad. Just driven by the hunger. But lax punishments may incentivize more thievery. Do we pardon him? I vote is to pardon the hunter. Okay. I would increase the morale of the people, which is a little flag icon, but would have a negative lasting effect on the kingdom.
Ooh.
Whereas a nay vote would increase our influence, of course, because we would be punishing him, and it would have a positive lasting impact on the nation.
So let me get to this straight. We're voting whether or not to punish this guy
And
for
a vote,
poaching.
and a vote of nay is to not punish.
No, the vote of nay is to punish. We're actually voting whether to pardon.
Ah.
Oh, we're
All
pardoning
right,
you.
all right.
Because,
Right.
oh, well. The first thing we have, all caps, which is very loud. The council
heard it.
member Casquet is
Screaming.
screaming at the top of their lungs, not to pardon him.
Maybe they own an estate that people poach on a lot. I'm sorry.
That
Or they,
seems
they probably have connections with that there Ace Gravitas.
that might
They're
be.
Same landed relations, that sort of thing.
Have you heard of the great Soul Gravitas?
A very long time ago.
Soul Gravitas was an icon. Anyhow.
Well, I believe yes.
Oh, thank you.
The king doesn't auto abdicate.
Right.
It's an important part of this game. You put the balance track back
And
in
I
the middle.
wouldn't want him to.
So, to begin with, we know what the House of Commons wants from us.
Right.
Yep.
Well, actually, there's another vote. So it's actually 50-50, so we can do whatever we want.
Punish and not pardoning are the same thing.
Oh,
Yep. See, seems everyone's in agreement. We
they
want
want
him
names.
punished, and I'm inclined to agree. Is everyone else sort of inclined to agree with that?
Well, I would probably agree with that. Yes.
Splendid.
I know which way I'm voting.
And we're very happy.
I'm voting nay.
Good. I like it.
I don't know what voice that is. I just had to grumble it. I'm voting nay. I don't think we should pardon this guy.
Well,
Splendid. Seems to be a good
Wait a
time.
minute. Even though I'm not the leader, sorry.
just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
You're a loose cannon, as it were.
I suppose since everyone seems to be going that way, I'm a pass for power. So
Well,
I'll
You
take that.
would,
I'll
you
take
would.
that coin, please.
You want to take this one as well?
Yes, please.
I need to be able to vote. There we are. It's loose string. I like to wrap it around my other hand. Keep distracted, you know.
Really lose yourself to being a Muppet.
Down. Yes.
was that the sound of a quill dropping?
I hear it. I hear it.
Reminds me of the sounds of the knives dropping.
I vote that we do not pardon him and he will be punished.
Splendid.
I'm right there with you, man.
And that
Like,
will
totally
give me
with ya.
the leadership token.
Oh yes, I suppose we will.
I could never weigh in on such a matter. It would just break my heart, so I'm going
There
to
you go.
pass.
I suppose where you know.
No, I'm just gonna pass for power, thank you. I'll take an extra coin.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
you do have coins on that side of the table.
We
Yeah, but he
do.
wants it from that.
Oh, yes. Well, that was silly of me. Never mind. The only coins available on that card
That's
are on
okay.
that card.
I'm just grateful to be here fulfilling the orders of my family.
Maybe doing a little tailoring on the side, eh?
My cousin
Fitzno?
my cousin Cornelius Mandrake
Oh, yeah.
wanted me to come here and be in charge of to serve the king of the kingdom, and that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So, it seems like that's the vote. It's going in the favor of I, and as the leader of this council, I will be more than happy, or favor of nay, I will be more than happy to read what transpires from our
I
actions.
think you got one of these.
You're very near to the truth. That's his name.
It is my name. I am Nia Novat. The poacher's body is hollowed from hunger and offers little resistance to the suffocating embrace of the rope. Poor peasants are saddened by the show, yet the first judge commends our unflinching struggle against crime. So influence increases 2. And I get to put down a sticker. Lasting influence on the kingdom. It's number 5. No mercy for scoundrels. Thieves know that what they can expect: swift justice of the rope in the land we rule, and fear made crime plummet to an unprecedented low. And for some reason, that increases our wealth, which makes sense. People don't steal as much, so more wealth comes along. So my name is Nia Novat.
I'm terribly sorry. Did we already increase wealth?
We did not increase wealth on the effects of this card. We simply have a lasting increase to wealth.
Okay.
Splendid.
Quiet.
And so you'll have... this just won't change.
Right.
So nothing
Nothing changes.
again.
Exactly. Except for there's now 2 stickers there.
Right.
2 lasting effects of the kingdom. I'll hand this over to keep track of what we've done, and it was a nay.
Nay.
Yes.
Does anyone else have any news?
Aw. Oi.
Here we go.
Upon inspecting the first weapons made with red iron, Chief Doctor of the Royal Army realized it would be a wonderful material for medical equipment, as it is sturdy even when thin. Some suggest we should prioritize forged swords over scalpels, but our medical knowledge could vastly benefit with such superior tools. Do we prioritize medical use for red iron? If we vote aye, knowledge will increase, and will have a positive, lasting impact on the kingdom. If we vote nay, our influence will increase.
Well, what an interesting conundrum.
Oh, indeed.
To recap, for any that have difficulty understanding our friends from talk, the army has realized that the medical applications of red iron may outweigh the militant applications because it remains strong and sharp when thin. Our decision that lies ahead of us is if we vote yea, and then tell me if I'm wrong, talk. If we vote yea, the distribution of red iron will lend towards the medical field. If we vote nay, it will continue as it is, the majority of red iron being distributed to the military.
Oh, for weapons, yeah. That's true.
For weapons. All right. So, the House of Commons is deliberating and responding as we speak. The yells and the screams above the rabble are for giving it to the medical supply.
I'm hearing just as many for keeping it in the military.
Oh, no.
That might just be the voices again.
We may have to make a decision without their input.
So we do.
Listen, if it was my decision, I would vote in the positive, as medical application seems much more effective than militant applications, what with the current situation being that only a few swords can be produced. The Red Tide is great and all, but we should be focused on a medical profession.
And we're not at war.
Exactly.
I'd argue, kid, that we're not at war because we got all this red iron in the military. I think we should vote nay. Keep it all in military applications. We got scalpels that are just perfectly fine right now. Why do we need to, re-up on some extra sharp little knives?
Are you worried about a Cycladian threat?
Darn tootin' I am,
Speaking
kid.
of Cycladians, what happened with the sarcophagus fellow my cousin was telling me about? When all the chaos started, I sort of forgot that he mentioned that.
Yes, his sarcophagus is still kept in its stasis.
Stasis?
Oh yes, it's a...
You mean you're not moving yet?
Right.
The word stasis just means...
Just means the
Not
same.
moving.
It's not moving, and neither is he anymore. Well, for now.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, we put him in with the crypt, with some of the other dead bodies.
He's dead.
Well, he's, as far as I've known him, he has been.
Oh, well, my condolences.
Yes, it's very sad.
Okay.
Whatever.
It seems that my vote is the one that begins this whole process. As such, I will vote aye.
Well, partner,
One power to aye.
I'm gonna put 2 power on nay. We should keep red iron in the military as it should be.
Can you move your tokens up to your thing? There you
You're
go.
right, you're right. Come on, kid. You
I'm
know.
torn. I really want medical advancements, which is what my my cousin wanted. My father was nobody. But I'm just going to have to pass for
I think
power.
you're your own man, kiddo.
You don't have to rely on your father's influence.
I must tend to my inventions, but can I please have an extra one?
Are you inventing colors like your great-grandfather?
No. I am inventing foods. Not food colorings, just recipes.
Oh,
So you're a chef.
and a tailor.
I invented a rolled up, pressed out grain dish I'm calling Roly Poloto.
if you roll it and then press it, doesn't that just undo what you've done with the rolling?
Not entirely.
I'd assumed the rolling was a pressing motion.
Oh, you're like roll pressing,
You
roll
press,
pressing.
then you roll it up with sauces, and then bake it in an oven.
Have you thought about sausage? Add sausage to the mix.
I could
Maybe some
try.
olives.
I'll try that when I go home right now to tend to my affairs.
All right.
Thank you.
What are you expecting?
And what is your vote?
As far as I can see, either way we benefit, but we seem to benefit by having a stronger medical field to better take care of the army when we inevitably get into a war, which we will. We always do. There will always be a war coming. And therefore, I shall put 2 power toward the eye.
We should hire an Ankali
And I'll
translator.
take the leader token, please.
Whoops.
Well, I mean, we're winning. I don't see any reason to spend more power than I've already spent. Unless you raise the bar.
So it's 3 power for I and 2 for nay.
Yes, it is. Which means with my 1 power, I'm not beholden to continue voting. I will have an option when it comes back around to me, but for now, I will pass.
You don't want to become leader of this vote and
Not
have a
until-
lasting legacy?
Not until you vote with your power and connections, and
If
I
I
see
pass,
where
then
you
it'll
are.
just be hell.
If you pass, then
Then you don't get the chance to re-up.
yes, but the House of Talk deserves the House of Fist Club. My apologies. Deserves recognition.
Sorry. Killing me, guys. We're leaving our bellies straight open for, like...
Your lordship, we don't have any enemies. Things are really good.
That we know of. Right?
And you have more power. You can spend it if you wish. For the audio listeners, I'll say that House Talk is offering a bribe for
What?
1 coin.
I won't hear of it. Corruption in the
I'll
council?
pass.
Oh my. They didn't warn me about this.
Oh, yeah, they ain't corruption. They wasn't no bribe. They was dropping a quill. That's what that was.
You just keep dropping these quills. Well, it seems
I don't know what you said and I'm so scared.
It seems as though the eyes have it.
Oh, he's played.
Are you coming to assassinate me?
No, I'm just ensuring that my feline companion does not escape into the darkness of night.
He's trapped. No escape.
I'm sorry, feline.
He's so big.
Ah,
He's like 3 meters.
well.
What happens?
Keeping our people alive is more important than giving death to our enemies. We prioritize the use of what little red iron we have for medical
grab the 2
tools
little shields?
for the benefit of everyone. Still, the army would have preferred to wield more offensive tools.
It's a big tape. What happens? You're closer to all of this.
The knowledge increases by 3. Make that 4.
2, 3, 4.
And a hat.
1, 2, 3, 4. And it gets a hat.
It gets a hat. Yes?
Oh, well, in that case, it didn't have a hat, so sorry, it stays there. My bad. And food increases by 1.
Welfare.
Which is
Welfare,
2.
yes.
And it gains a hat.
Oh, well, in that case, it was that.
What?
Because this didn't have a hat either.
Yes.
And so we moved it up an extra 1. Because you
Moved
just
it up
moved
an
that up
extra
too.
one.
Yes, they still have their momentum of their side. They don't gain the hat yet. So yeah. So what did it go up?
What did it say on the card that knowledge went up?
3.
So it was.
Yeah,
It should have
so it
moved
was
4
4.
total.
It did.
Yes, which it did.
All right.
Boy, that's
I told you I was going to cause an abdication.
Yes.
and I get to sign sticker 139.
Oh, sticker.
I mean, implement lasting effect in legacy number 139.
No, I won't.
It would be really great if you did.
I thought about it, but Torque and I were best buds.
Best farts?
That's right.
Okay.
We've been
Oh, I get all this, don't I?
We ain't always seen
Hang on. I just added mine to that. So I took mine away, but I added
one from him.
Okay,
so you get
alright,
4.
now you get those. Now these go in.
Hell
And
yeah.
those 2 little power go here.
Sorry, I almost goofed that.
Yeah. The invention of more agile medical tools made with red iron, allowing unmatched precision when incising the human body, brought great enhancements to our medical knowledge.
Oh, more knowledge. Folks, I hate to say it, but our kingdom is nearing the brink of collapse.
It's not
don't say,
collapse. It's the same thing that happened when our wise ancestors made things so good, people didn't need rulers anymore. And the communist brief utopia arose, and I had to go into hiding with my family in the caves.
Yes, and I had enough money to pay to go into Sedalia and maintain my wealth there.
That must have been nice.
It sure was. You should have been better friends with my house. Maybe we could have paid for you as well.
We didn't like the attitudes of Nolan.
Oh, well, that's ridiculous. Nolan is a wise gentleman. He has been the entire time I've known him.
How long has that been?
My whole life.
And during that time,
I called him Uncle Noli.
he told my cousin that he sleeps in a special place so that he never ages.
Oh, yes, that's true. But then he wouldn't age. He's Nolan.
Okay.
So, who's the leader?
Oh, yeah, it's me, but you have the...
Oh, wouldn't you know it? I've just received word from my men in the red iron industry. Sorello, a Cudinian merchant from Duin, has taken an interest in the Scarlet Tide, the king's red sword. He's offering a kingly sum to purchase a replica. The army, however, has grown attached to its new symbol. They would not like to see its symbolic value tainted and diluted for the caprice of some lazy Cudinian merchant. Do we allow a replica of the Scarlet Tide to be made? If we vote aye, wealth will increase as well as a positive ramification on the kingdom. If we vote nay, morale will increase as well as a positive ramification for the kingdom.
I don't like either of these options, guys.
Well,
that's,
oh, Cascade, the wonderful House Lord, has noted that every time knowledge goes up, House Crom gets money.
Oh, yeah. So, it went up once.
Yes, it did. Good catch.
what is, Oh, no, that was just me. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Hold on, this one might not be real. Oh, this one's in the wrong spot. That's what's going on. This one is
I
in...
certainly hope it's real.
Yes, no, this is the top one of that.
Nope. I do believe we're in for a bit of a sticky wicket.
Well, these wickets of stick, I think they lend themselves towards saying yay. Why not?
Right, the kingdom we won't have any jobs anyway, and I'll have to go back in the caves.
I will note, I believe that regardless of what we vote, our kingdom is destined for destitution.
No, not the kingdom, just us.
Well, that is true. We will yet again make it only 3 dilemmas into our rule of the kingdom.
I need your mustache. I'll disguise myself as a commoner.
Why don't you just grow your own, pal?
They won't believe it. They
Yeah.
never believed the mustache in the caves.
Well,
It's all right. Don't worry. You can come with me on a cruise. It's nice and long. It'll be about half your life.
Really?
Yes.
I want this.
You can, as long as you tailor me a new outfit as nice as this one.
I can do it. I will do it.
Well, then in the future you can come. You all can come on my boat. It's large enough for all four of us.
Oh,
Well,
sure, yeah.
that's quite nice of you, but I have issues to deal with in Market Torque.
You will. The kingdom will be collapsing around your ears.
Not in Torque. We're always fine up there.
Oh,
We protect the people stay loyal to us. Always has, always will.
My condolences.
Well, Nathaniel always wants to travel, boy. If I can come with, I'll come with. We can have a rousing good time.
we might as well just vote for the last thing. So you're coming too?
I'm coming too,
It'll
kids.
be a straight up boys' adventure.
Boys Club, party mode!
I almost made enough money. Not quite.
Oh,
How sure are you, kid?
Well, if I pass, and someone bribes me to pass, then I would still be
Is
one
that
shy.
gonna count as a...
I don't know what this is. What's happening? I've
Oh.
offered you all to get on my
Oh,
boat,
yeah.
but now we're talking about house goals? Is that what's happening?
I think so.
And
I
you're-
think this little wet cat of a man wants to fulfill some house goals.
And you're
he's
willing
so
to let that
pathetic that
happen?
I'm willing to help him. He's just so cute this time.
I'm like a wet
Like a wet cat.
mountain lion.
Because the caves.
Very weak,
Kittenish, even.
kittenish.
I never
mountain
had
lion.
time to come to fruition.
Do mountain lions fruit?
I was going to.
well,
Then everything got too good.
as a
Everything's so good. We run the kingdom too well. That's what this is.
This
Oh,
was
yeah.
a winning combination,
For,
gentlemen.
for once, I'm gonna take a principled stand on something.
Oh.
I think this is very important. I think we should keep it with. I want to keep it with the army, and not sell this fella, but
Damn to this fella.
It's a replica.
sell the replica to this fellow. That's true. But
Doesn't even have to be made out of red iron.
it's true.
We could just use his grandfather's red food coloring.
Red
Oi,
40. Powerful stuff.
you make a good point.
The only
I know.
antidote to purple 12.
Whatever. I don't care. I'm passing for power. I'll take a coin, please.
You marauding money grubbers. If our rule had lasted a longer time, I feel like we would have been in a better position.
Indeed.
For
sure.
I would like to vote aye. And you know what? I'll vote with 2 power. 2 of my informants I'm sending into the world, and they will garner me those votes.
Indeed, indeed. Well, I'm gonna pull my sway behind a nay vote. I think we should let the image of the red crimson tide sword thing remain untouched.
You're
You
going.
would
What do
vote
you
for
think?
money, wouldn't you?
I would
I
vote
need
for money.
money.
And you did.
But I'm not going to get enough.
How much
Oh,
do you
yeah.
need?
Don't
2.
listen.
I'll
Is it really?
give you 2 to.
Is this
actually
really the
vote
way?
for
I think
pass.
this is really the way.
Put at least 2 power somewhere.
Did you two soft hearts
I needed
just give
2
him the money he
and a
needs?
pass. Really, I need 4, which is a lot.
I'll give you 4 to vote.
Okay.
What?
Which way?
Either way, I don't care.
Oh,
Vote my way.
What?
Vote my way.
What kind of pandering is this? He's already got a way out. Why do you need to give him extra money?
Because he's so soaking wet.
Is this
It's
what
at
it was?
least 2
He's
power. You
cute
have to
enough.
put
You're
at
just
least
going to
2 somewhere.
throw money at him.
Oh, I think it's working for Torque.
well,
He's voted against you.
I suppose
He's
I'll
voted,
also
okay.
vote nay. I'll throw 8 power on nay, putting it at 10 to 2. May I have the leader token?
Oh, you're supposed to.
I never thought I would be a leader.
This is character growth, guys.
This
Please,
is character
good
growth
on
for
you,
the
Phil.
wet
Oh,
kitty.
thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, what are you going to do, House Novach?
I'm going to still invite you onto my boat, but I'm going to charge you for victuals.
Okay, I have lots of money.
I've heard that. Since these two fools keep just throwing it at
I
you,
didn't give it that many. I just thought about
You
it.
just offered it. You gave Torque the idea. He doesn't have enough brain power to come up with that kind of thought on his own.
Oi, dare you! I gave him my horse. She say anything. I mean, drop some quills.
You dropped quills. You didn't just fork over 4 gold.
I didn't say anything about gold.
It's 2 peasants.
This is good.
This is good.
Our soldiers rejoice over the decision not to turn their symbol into a commercial product. Codenians are known for being rich and refined, but weak and decadent. +1 to our morale, which is actually 2. So the Empire has stuff.
Yes.
And I get to play sticker 141.
So is that.
So it's like we had a 6-round game.
It
Yeah,
is.
it was
It's like we
perfect.
had a normal round game
Yeah.
with 2 separate characters.
And you get the
to put that
first
mustache.
positive morale legacy.
The Scarlet Pride has been cherished even more. Scarlet Tide. Its sight fills the battle lines. There are no battle lines.
Yet.
If there were, its sight would be filling them. I still can't believe you just gave him 4 gold. You know he's going to win.
Well, he's supposed to. It's not me.
It's not me.
I definitely ain't me.
I did not. I am the least, I believe. I think I lost this round.
We'll find out.
Clearly. Who thinks they lost?
Could you add that to the first
pretty sure it's
slot
me, babes.
on the morale?
So the only person we think
I finally
didn't just lose was the wet kitten mountain
I
lion.
was the one good mandrake. Like my father always said.
Please, who? Here are you.
All right, well, let's start with the winner. It's already on you, so let's do your closed goals.
Okay, I was opulent, so I get a lot of points. I get 15 points for that.
Everything is in the positive.
And I almost certainly won for money, so I imagine I get 6 more, but we should find out. I had 18 money.
Yes, you wanted money.
So I get
I get
15
3.
and 6 to the scorekeeper.
Wow.
15 and then 6 for my money.
It goes to show you that subvertive weakness is the way to play.
I just
Well, now you know it for next time, eh?
I just cower, but I didn't have any power, if that helps. I mean, a little.
It's fine. Zachary won that, which means he'll
Oh.
get another step towards his achievement.
I got it.
Gordon had
You got it? Good. You'll stop doing that.
Shall I go?
Yes. Here, I'll switch. Actually, House Mandrake, would you like to speak to your constituents?
Oh. Hello. I'm not going back to the caves. I'm going on a ship, which is the opposite of a cave. I'm going to work on myself, work on forgetting the caves. My people, strangely, are telling me that we will be in a position to determine the next monarch when monarchy comes back. I don't know what that means, but when that happens, I think I want my nephew, Boron Mandrake, to be the king of the realm. Anyway, that's kind of it. I don't feel like I did very good. I feel like I just kind of sat around and took money. But it worked.
Surprise, surprise. Zachary, House Talk,
Oh,
would you like to recap your achievements
I
in this
suppose.
council?
Well, I made a bad call. I roosted for the biscuit, and I picked the extremist, which means I get 5. And I have no money. Ooh. Well, I have some, but not enough. Because I bribed you
Thank you so
So-
much.
to vote.
Money wasn't very worth much to you as the extremist.
Well, it's true, I suppose. Yep, don't have any money, but I do have the most power. we'll get there.
Yes, we'll get that next.
Yep. Well, audience, I'm frightfully sorry I let you down after 2 back-to-back wins with House Fitzcrom. We made a choice, a spicy choice, but it did pay off. We'll get him next time.
Ooh.
You want to switch?
How many
camera?
times have we played?
We've played 4
1,
times.
2, 3, 4.
4 times, you say?
So you
Interesting.
should have 4 ticks.
I think I should. I know what they were. All right. After this one, we have 4.
Oh, it's me?
Yes.
All right. So, wonderful audience, I play the opportunist. I wanted things to be in the lower part of the fortune, and that did not
Ooh.
happen. So I got a big fat goose egg, but that's all right.
You got 1.
No, I didn't get one.
Oh,
There's
no, never
none
mind. You
in the
didn't.
negative.
I'm sorry.
Ooh.
But on third most money, so that means I get
Who's first?
2 points.
First? Second. You're second.
Am I?
Yes, I'm third.
Oh, then I got 4
You
points.
have 1 more coin than him.
Yes.
Oh, I got 4 points.
Yes, you did.
I got 4 points for that whole
Really rare
game.
for me.
Oh, we'll find out. We haven't done agendas yet.
All right, here we go. As the greedy... change this camera.
Oh,
As the greedy, I wanted 2 in the either toe top or toe bottom. I got 1, which means I got 7 points. And in gold ranking as the third, I received 4 points.
Right.
And now we will do our power. So who has the most power? It looks like it's Zachary.
It's me.
Second most, 2, 4, 6. I have 6, which is
I have
me.
5.
So you get 2 points and I get 1, Zachary.
Oui.
Then we move on to open agenda. Yep, Torque gets 3. And influence is second most, so I get 1.
Ooh, tied for lowest.
Yep.
What does that mean for you?
I don't know, I think it means I get 3.
Yeah, you lose.
I lose 3.
So sorry.
It's alright. It happens. We're back to how our practice game went.
Yep.
Where I
Welcome
just...
to Craven Town.
Yep. Time to get crave. Get that crave on.
I think that's the totaling time.
Is that all the points? That's all the
I think
points.
that's it, yeah.
Oh wait, did we do? Oh no, we did power already.
Yep.
Yep. Open closed agendas to me,
Oh, sorry.
and Zachary will
It's like
read
part about my mustache.
what's up.
Well, it was a blowout, everybody.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it
yeah.
was. Who's lowest?
It's me.
Arlie. In lowest place is House Bellicose with 4 points.
That's 2 crave for Bellicose.
In second place with 10 points is a tie between House Fitzcrom and House Novach.
So 2.
I believe that
prestige.
means we both get second.
Yep.
So 2 prestige.
So 2 prestige each. Splendid. Gosh, we were totally right about how Ty just stomped us.
Yep.
So wait, what was
Yeah.
how many points did we have? We had 10,
Yes.
and Arlie had 4.
4.
Yeah.
In first place with 21 points, House Mandrake.
Can I change my decision about who will be the next regent?
You're the one that has the power.
Did you already write down the new name of the king?
Did you get your 3 prestige?
Nope.
Oh, thank you so much. I want the immortal Nolan Novach to be the next king.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've decided that that way I'll find out something about him
Wow, what a choice.
rather than him hiding in a sarcophagus.
That's a lot of pressure to put on a dead guy.
We'll need to up the blood supply.
For money's sake?
Yes,
Okay, we could probably do that, like the old days with mass sacrifices.
yes, the
As
3
long
or
as
4.
I don't have to go in the caves, I'll do anything to anybody.
Well, won't you be fun on the boat?
Probably. Yeah.
Guaranteed.
So now let's go around and any achievements that people have achieved.
I finally got one.
You got the whole achievement done, or one step towards the
One
achievement?
step.
All right.
I completed an achievement,
Oh.
which was score a total of 2 or more points through open agendas at the end of the game.
Good job.
Which means I immediately get a prestige, and I start with 2 extra power for the rest of the game.
Oh,
This is gonna be rough.
oh man. He's already won a bunch. Now
I
he's-
don't care for this.
okay. How close are you to your highest power one?
1 more.
Okay.
Which
good.
also means that I will immediately get a prestige and start with 2 extra power for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Oh.
It'd be really hard to stop you from having the most power after that. Well, other than House Torque that's just gonna control everything, what did you get?
I had 18 gold. I only have to do that 4 more times to get
That's
stuff.
not happening.
Yeah, that's my problem with that too. All right.
Nothing for me.
And nothing for me. So we are on now to the last 2 steps of the stream. The first being the curse tally for this session, and the second being the commit to the bit vote. Again, viewers, please vote for who you believe to have committed to the bit. Oh no! We need to crown our new king house.
Oh, yes, quite right.
and then that.
Which
So start voting.
Yep, start voting for the commit to the bit while we crown the king, which is somehow
Oh.
a no batch.
Oh, right, that's actually you.
Then I shall be the best king that I could be. Do not concern yourself with where I came from or how long I've been alive. As long as no one asks any questions, you might live through my reign.
Very nice.
All right. So now start bit voting. Did our swear
My
tally
phone says it's
change?
disconnected from chat, so like I have no idea.
Who says they're disconnected from chat?
Mine says disconnected
Chat's
from
still
chat.
going.
From what
Oh, it's still going? Okay, so it's just me.
Looks like we got another vote.
Zir was the most consistent character and never broke. Had a rough start. Cascade. Ty gets my bit vote.
Whatever, not counting things after the game ended. Not that I think you would have voted for me anyway.
is who's Zir?
I think that's you.
Zaire.
Yeah, I would think that's you.
We could flip a coin then, because
Well,
I think those are
yeah.
our only 2 viewers.
Yeah, or the moderator can decide.
Oh, we all know which way I'm going.
Yeah, Ty.
Wet cat.
Yeah, wet cat for the win.
Dibs on the band name.
See you in the caves, baby.
All right. Well, that
Are you writing down to commit to the bit every time?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
good.
Wait, did we add any swears that one?
No.
No, so the swear
I
count
didn't
is the same.
swear. I think that makes me a
You-
sort of winner.
I think you are the
managed
winner.
to not swear for a whole hour.
I'm so proud of me.
Zachary,
swear right
close
now,
the
like-
agenda.
Yes.
Baby wet cat. I'm going on a boat, not the caves, baby wet cat. Baby wet cat. We are out so woefully inadequate. Wet cat. Baby wet cat.
It was sorta whatever, but we muddled through it anyway.
Board boss, baby board boss. We're freeing the slaves and it's costing us money.
No!
Board boss, baby board boss. This is the time where you're supposed to end the stream. Liberty board boss.
Wait. Hang on. Sorry, I'm sorry. We'll lead back into that. If you are watching and you haven't followed, please follow. It really helps us out, and we're like 2 people away from getting to the next status. So do that. And then our next stream will be rolling solo or duo or whoever shows up at my house on Monday at 1 o'clock. It might just be me. And then the next episode of this is next Friday.
I think so.
Unless people shake their heads, great. Next Friday at 6 for episode 4, and then let's start it up again.
Woo!
Board bus, baby, board bus.
We condemned slavery and it cost us a bunch of money, yeah.
Board bus, baby, board bus. The Golden Temple says the mother is a demon god. Board bus, baby, board bus.
As it turns out, we are a bunch of blood made